last time on Lil Guardsman. We started the game as we take the role of Lil, this kid, whose father asks us to. Her father Hamish asks us to cover his post. He's guardsman at one of the city gates. While he goes off basically gambling on a sports match. So he shows us how the guard station works. Our job is basically to interrogate people that try to get in and, and then try to enter the city and use some tools that might help us uncover certain truths about people and whatnot. The meet an old lady as part of this tutorial. She also wants to get inside to see the sports ball game called Goblin Ball. Really, she's supposed to be given an inheritance to her kids or some shit. But she gets distracted by Goblin Ball. We succeed at that. Let the old lady in. And then we're left on our own. As then we basically have to choose between admitting or denying entry to many people. While following some royal writs on what kind of people we should be letting in or denying, etc. And after the first day, we kind of near the end of it, we get a call from some academic who wants a guardsman to go to the dig site outside of town, and so we go. There we meet Dr. Beatrix something Matterhorn or some shit B, who has us presents and explains an invention of hers called a chronometer 3000, which basically gives us some limited time travel powers. We press the button on it as she's explaining things. We get sent back to earlier in the day as we're meeting this capitalist named Garbo Bunches or something like that. We led into the city. Lil kind of freaks out a bit that she's having such deja vu. So it goes back to B afterwards, and it's like, yo, I just used this fucking chronometer. And she's like, oh, okay. And tunes the chronometer to Lil specifically. So now it can only be used in the guardhouse. As I guess we have basically become a test subject. Haven't really used the chronometer yet, so far. But we continue doing our duties basically. Our father gets called off to do something around the town as we cover another shift. This time we're kind of there's a festival that's happening, and Princess Desdemona is supposed to be getting suitors for her, and so we're kind of expected to let some envoys in who are seeking to marry her. So we meet two envoys one from a country called Petrard and another from Morgov. The Petrardian guy tries to bribe us to not let the Margovian person in. He's very fancy, has a nice hat and a bugle. He's not very good at playing it. The Morgavian is basically a barbarian. Just be real. And yeah, we let them in. Let both of them in. And yeah. Trying to think what the thing after that was. I think then we had to like go to the Goblin Ball Stadium and put a bet in in place of our father, and we went all in basically on the local team because we had met one of the opponent team members at the gate and took their lucky headband and confiscated it. So we hedged all of our bets onto our local team, and they won. I made a lot of money. And yeah, the next day, amongst other people, the actual envoys arrived, or not envoys, but like the actual suitors arrived. First was like this guy named Phineas, kind of an asshat. Like asshat, like holier than thou, like noble. We let him in, and yeah, as well as some other people, and yeah, as you know, we had like a fake suitor try to impersonate the Morgov suitor, like Praetor, Kargag or something like that. But we denied them, and then immediately after that person, the actual Praetor arrived, and we just immediately let her in. And then at the end of that day, we kind of got like summoned to meet with some of the local leadership, Councilwoman Ash, Lieutenant Stryker, and the Jester Malcolm. And yeah, they basically presented us an ultimatum to like basically corruptly follow their orders. And yeah, so now we have to kind of do their bidding, I guess. And yeah, the next day, our father gets called off by one of those three I just mentioned to like do stuff around town for them, so that we fill in, because they are apparently pleased with our results. And yeah, meanwhile, we're kind of hearing news about Princess Desdemona going missing, and for some reason there's now, according to the royal writs, a crackdown on gobos, and so we're not allowed to let any goblins into the city, and yeah, we meet a poor pixelated goblin named Buttface, who's a farmer, a very bad farmer, and we have to reject him because of the royal writs. There's like another group of goblins, two goblins in a trench coat, basically, who are trying to go to like some secret goblin liberation army meeting inside the town, so we have to kind of jail them. Who else? We meet this like super chill wizard, who's like a pothead, and he's just super chill and nice. So we let him in. And yeah, then at the end of our shift, we're brought by another guard to go somewhere, and that turns out to kind of be a we're put onto like this game show basically where we have to choose an adventurer to go out and save the princess, and we've got like Neo War Killer, Barbarian, we've got like Perry Shoutson, I think his name was, who was a rogue, and we got like some Antonius like Flame Hands or whatever, who's a wizard. And yeah, as we were basically just like kind of asking questions to the contestants, we can ask like the question of two people, two of the contestants each time. And yeah, the barbarian starts getting upset and flying into a rage, and so we have Mr. Flame Hands kind of conjure some cute animals to calm him down, which it does. And then we have a lightning round, and it's like, who do you want to do the lightning round? And I'm like, oh, they're totally going to shoot lightning, so let's pick the wizard, because he would probably have some defense against that. And yeah, that's exactly what happened. Lightning came crashing down on him, and he was resistant to it. He's apparently an elemental mage. And then we had to pick our final choice of who to send after the princess, and we did indeed pick the wizard, since I felt like he had proven himself. After that, kind of went on home to our tavern that we're staying at, and yeah, we met the wizard again. There's also this guy that we admitted into the city who's looking for like a fantastic hat, and so like each day we've been seeing him in different places in the city with like different hats as he looks for the perfect one. But also there was another guy that we had denied entry to the city for Sir Beverly, who was basically this Goblin Ball janitor who tried posing as one of the suitors for Princess Desdemona. He saw her at the Goblin Ball game doing like, you know, the pre-game act, and thought he made eye contact with her and like fell in love and wanted to like seduce her. So like, yeah, this time he was in the bar and kind of wallowing, lamenting, and we're like, well, why don't you just like risk it for the biscuit, buddy, and like go actually try looking for her. And he's like, you know what, I think I will. So he's gone off, and yeah, after that, we're at the next day. We're on I believe day 5. Notification on Discord. All right. So we shall continue. 42%. Let's just continue.
Lil, rise and shine.
What, Dad? You rise, you shine. I'll take 5 more minutes.
Technically saw this yesterday, but, you know, new stream, might as well just have it play out.
It's time to get up.
Shouldn't you be down at the guard shed? And shouldn't I be heading down to cover for you?
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
The good news.
We got the day off. Now you can finally have a day to just be a kid and do kid stuff and eat kid food.
Hell yeah.
And throw rocks at things?
The biggest rocks at the biggest things.
Fuck yeah.
I think I heard some of your friends out back at the tavern doing just that.
Oh boy, thanks, Dad. Wait, what's the bad news?
We only got the day off because we have to work the night shift.
I'm going back to bed.
No, you're getting out of this house and taking some time to yourself today.
Why do we have to work the night shift?
Good news or bad news?
Bad news.
Apparently you didn't pick the right person's champion for the rescue mission, whatever that means, and they're punishing you for it. And I won't be able to cover for you, because I'm also working the night shift at the East Gate.
Okay, and what's the good news?
There isn't any. I guess it was just bad news this time.
Who's punishing you?
No one. I work the night shift a couple times a week to help us get by.
Oh, Dad, I didn't know that.
So, I guess you could say the economy is punishing me. That and inflation. If taxes keep going up, I might have to get a third job so we can keep affording things like your little doohickey here.
Wait, don't touch that!
Whoa, what just happened?
Do you want the good news or the bad news? Both are. I don't know. Do you feel okay?
I feel fine, sweetie. No need to look all blurry about it. Now you get out of here and enjoy your day off. But don't enjoy it too much. You have to work all night, remember?
Okay, I'm going. Just try not to operate any heavy machinery until I get back. I should probably check in with Dr. B and make sure my dad isn't radioactive.
I like that we know what radioactivity is.
Now you get out of here and enjoy your day off. But don't enjoy it too much. You have to work all night, remember?
Yep. Probably take this. Yep. Right.
Oh, God, the rat problem is even worse than I thought. We eat all of our meals here.
She gags. Hmm? Squeak. Squeak.
People are sleeping upstairs. Better not.
Oh. Squeak.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Indeed it does, my friend. Indeed it does. Interesting that there's no rats out here, though.
Isla, Simon, Lamont. How's it going, guys?
Hey, if it isn't Little Miss, I haven't been around for a while. Where you been all this time?
I'm like looking at these posters. Wanted, 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 wanted. I'm guessing that's the princess. Kind of looks like the person that was impersonating one of the envoys.
Not around. I got what every kid fears they'll get one day.
Chickenpox?
Worse than that, Simon. I got a job. What are you up to?
Well, you just missed the rock throwing portion of our morning.
No.
Sadly, we chucked the last rock in the alley over the fence. Next, well,
We were thinking of seeing if we could get our mitts on some of the cool stuff that Garby guys got over there. They look like magical toys, basically.
I'm sure this is a
One
good
of the
idea.
few perks of my job is getting to play with those toys. Can confirm, they're fun.
Come on, Lil. Hit up Garby for some loot for us.
Most of these criminals are part of the notorious Hilltop Gang. Bunch of dorks. Hey, Garby.
Hi, Lil. Sorry, I'm not quite ready to open up the shop yet. I can't seem to find my inventory key. What are you doing up so early?
Exploring.
Working the graveyard shift tonight. So, I'm finally available to see some of my friends who have responsible parents and reasonable bedtimes.
People like those small hooligans over there?
Yeah.
Those aren't small hooligans, they're my friends. And I was actually coming to talk to you about letting us borrow a couple of items.
I stand by my statement. And we can talk about loaning you some merchandise later. But first, I've lost the key to my inventory, and I think one of them might have stolen it. Maybe you could talk to them for me. Work your little guardsman magic and see what you could do to get it back.
On it.
You know
See
Nick?
what you can do to get it back.
Alright. I cannot be safe. Oh, you can actually, like, kind of run.
Alright, guys, time to confess. Which one of you took poor Garby's inventory key?
Wasn't me.
I don't know.
I ain't saying nothing.
It was totally you.
So that's the way it's gonna be, is it? Listen, I need that key to upgrade tools and buy more power crystals, so one of you is gonna tell me who's responsible.
Are you a lawyer all of a sudden?
Nope, but I'm a guardsman. I hope you got your story straight, cause I really don't want to go down to the guard shed and get my metal detector. So tell me, which one of you took Garby's key?
I mean, he said he ain't saying nothing. That means he knows something.
It was Simon.
Okay.
I've never brought this up to the group before, but I think Isla is a kleptomaniac. I always see her taking things out of Lamont's backpack when he's not looking. But also...
Between you and me, I saw Lamont poking his big, dumb, handsome nose that sits in the middle of his gorgeous face all around that booth. It was probably him. Oh, he's such a bad boy, but also...
I could make up my mind now, or dig a little deeper.
Let's question further.
I said it before, I'll say it again. It was Isla.
You changed.
Okay, maybe Isla isn't a klepto, but she did go through his bag just before you got here. Maybe she's got a good reason to be going through his stuff. I got here third, so I didn't see anything.
I know it wasn't me. I'm in a bit of a two-strike situation with my parents, and I'll be sent to the National Ballet School in Marvog if I get in trouble again.
Uh-oh.
But I'm telling you, Lamont got here first, and I saw him rooting around Garby's shop.
So, did you figure out who took my key?
Yeah, it's definitely Lamont.
I hate to be a narc, but I think it was probably Lamont. He's the tough-looking kid with the missing tooth.
Thanks, Lil. I'll be right back. Hey, you! Mullet boy! Stay right where you are!
Garby isn't smart or strong or fast. By the time he reached Lil's hooligan friends, they had run off. But Lil had been correct and startled. Lamont dropped the key as he fled.
Ugh, got the key back. And those hooligans ran off. It's a win-win. Now my shop is ready to open. For helping me out, I'd like to offer you some gold to upgrade one of your tools. Or load up on crystals. Whatever your little heart desires.
Hell yeah. Petroleum Fizzy. It's from the Fizzington region of Detroit. Otherwise, it's just extremely carbonated bottle of booze. Right. Guard shed. I guess I shouldn't have bought anything now that I think about it. Shit. Hold on, let's see if I can. Now that I know that, I can go to the Coliseum. Ah, shit. Alright.
Lil, rise. Do you want the good? We got.
Me realize I can make much bank.
Wait, don't touch. Oh, hush.
Now.
Oh. People are.
This ha.
Isla.
Hey!
Not. One of the. Come on.
Okie dokie.
Hi, Lil.
I was hoping to do some quick shopping before I have to work the graveyard shift tonight.
Oh, geez, I'd love to help you out, but I can't seem to find the key to my inventory cabinet. I can't open my shop without it.
It's gotta be around here somewhere. You probably just dropped it.
Or maybe one of those small hooligans.
Those aren't small hooligan. Oh. All right. I could.
Further.
So,
I hate to be in.
What's the max bet? Like 50? I'll do that.
need something else?
Keep the wine. Okay. He already has a new hat.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
It truly
My
isn't.
journey, it continues.
Oh, hello, dear. Are you here to watch the Goblin Ball game?
Hiya, Mrs. A. I usually find Goblin Ball too boring to watch, unless, of course, there's a little action on it, if you know what I mean.
I most certainly do. I've got this month's pension check riding on a sure thing tip that's gonna pay out big time.
Oh yeah? Really?
You sure seem confident, Mrs. A. Care to share that tip with this underage gambler?
Your father wouldn't be pleased with me, but I'll tell you what. Since I really bet the ranch on this next game, I don't have any gold left to buy my snacks.
Oh no.
Would you be willing to help a little old lady buy a large hat made of nacho chips with melted cheese sauce on
Oh
top?
hell yeah.
Mama just can't enjoy the game without one.
Yeah.
Anything for a hungry old lady. Now, what's the scoop? Dish, dish, dish.
Well, the gals on Gabbin this morning were split with the Marauders to sweep the Brawlers 217 to 68 in the early rounds. But Rhonda's saying they'd fall with an 80-point conversion in the later third. But Peg's prediction was the Brawlers to meander a little offensively with the changeovers, but then have a hard time taking back ground after the final SWAT. So it really comes down to if you believe Rhonda or Peg.
I mean, from what we know, the Sprawler Brawlers, alright, are a very mediocre team and not that good. So, Rhonda's hedging her bets on the Brawlers winning. Peg is hedging her bets on the other team winning. So we're probably going to go with the other team.
Is that so? I've always sided with the other one myself. Personally, I do the opposite of what they think is going to happen.
Go enjoy.
Wait, what? It doesn't matter. I hope you enjoy your snack, Mrs. A.
That's very kind of you, dear. Giant nacho hat, here I come.
Yeah, go get him. Alright. Hey, buddy.
Step right up, one and all, and win some money on the Goblin Ball.
Hello again, Fredo.
Again? I've never seen you before in my life.
But I placed a bet with you on the last game.
Doesn't ring a bell.
The Kalidar Lightning game against the Brawlers. I won some money.
Okay, if you say so. Person I've never seen before. Anyways, you want to make a bet on the game?
Yeah.
Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about? This team went under a major rebranding and hired a whole new set of eager rookies. They're fast, but lack the muscle mass that some of the more seasoned teams have. Let's hope the starch in those new uniforms doesn't slow them down too much. You sure you want to bet on them?
I'm gonna say
How
yeah.
much you looking to gamble?
Give me that full 50, baby. Are you sure? Yes.
All right, kid. Your bet is in. Good luck.
Let's watch some Goblin Ball.
What an embarrassing series of unfortunate accidents for the Milton Marauders. First, hometown hero Jorbala Pepstein barrel rolls out of the way and completely avoids the Marauders' lightning-fast offensive line. Next, the Sprawl's own dynamic duo, Edie and Audrey O'Goblin, shave all 14.7 seconds they need off their time in order to open the Diamond Snorf's cage. Incredible! We only see that every few years.
They got the fucking cage.
It all comes down to the final wagon wheel toss, and the coach has sent in Sir Warren of Bainbridge, the bad boy of the Brawlers' midfield passive-aggressive line. He's muttering something to himself. He spits. He lifts the wheel above his head. He spins. He spins again. He spins a third time, and it's launched. But what's that? The Marauders' weather wizard sends a fierce gale force wind at the wagon wheel, and it's way off course. And it's coming this way. Oh, God, I'm stuck in this booth and it's coming right for me. Oh, God, tell my wife I love...
Well, that was a particularly gruesome way for the Milton Marauders to win the game. Oh, yeah, brother.
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Hell yeah.
This hat.
Journey continues. All right. A dungeon. Wonder if we're gonna see those two goblins in here. Ooh. Your castle needs a creepy dungeon, right? Little knocks, but there's no response. Do anything there? You know, like that little loop that it did. The entrance to the dig site is closed, but there's a note. I have convened a meeting at the Mages Guild. The dig site is closed for the day. Dr. Marquis Beatrix von Matterhorn.
Well, that's just great. What am I supposed to do now? I guess I could go back in time to when she was here.
Sure. See what happens. Your reckless use of the chronometer 3000 triggered a catastrophic rift in the space-time continuum. You died.
Well, that's just great. What am I supposed to do now?
Apparently, if you do nothing, it still continues. You'll die? Or is it like a 50-50 chance? Okay.
Well, that's just...
Shut it down.
Shut it down! Dr. B did say I could only use it at the guard shed. Maybe that's why it's on the fritz? I'll better just get to my shift before this thing explodes.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Alright, now that we got more money.
Need something else?
Yeah. Hopefully we're good with having 2 for each. Head down to the shed to work the night shift. All unvisited locations will become unavailable. Yes.
What's this? A mysterious present? Perhaps a secret admirer?
Lil, you're 12. To whom it may concern, your choice of champion for the princess rescue mission was found acceptable. Unfortunately, we haven't heard much from the mage yet, just a lot of squeaks and chirps from his tower. Regardless, please find enclosed a one-time bonus for your proficiency and character evaluation. Ta for now. P.S. My regrets on your nighttime work inconvenience. Councilwoman Ash. You received a free truth spray slot upgrade. Ooh.
Sweet.
There is no writ for the night shift. However, there is a book labeled Monster Manual sitting in front of Lil. Oh. Visceral Monster Manual, 1st edition. Doppelgangers, shapeshifters, frequency very rare, special attacks, shape change, sneak attack, weaknesses, susceptible to physical damage, alignment, chaotic evil, size, small to medium humanoid. Does your loved one seem more addled than usual? Maybe they've been replaced by a doppelganger. These monstrous creatures have the ability to superficially assume the appearance of anyone. When dealing with a suspected shapeshifter, show them an item they should recognize. Where possible, show them their child. Show them Jimmy. Note, chemical compounds such as the patented truth spray have no effect on what are essentially gelatinous blobs. Force entities. Frequency? Rare. Special attack, stomp and or thwomp. Weaknesses, fire, woodcutters, axes, poorly administered town hall meetings, alignment, true neutral, size, climbable. The story of the first transformation from mundane tree to sentient mobile being is lost to history. These creatures are extremely dangerous, but generally motivated by threats to their territory. The bark of Force entity is often the site of cryptic magical runes and prophetic writings that can be deciphered. Goblins. Frequency very common, special attacks none, weakness susceptible to physical injury, alignment varied, size small. When the great expansion of the Sprawl was undertaken by King Osman I and then his son, King Osman II, goblins participated as laborers and artisans in the city's construction. In recent times, various crimes and misfortunes have been widely attributed to this group, leading to their decreased presence in public life. Whether or not they have an actual predisposition for crime and mayhem is hotly debated by the High Council and non-human rights groups. Herring, red. Frequency about 50-50. Special attacks cause confusion, create conflict where none should exist. Weaknesses, careful consideration, alignment, chaotic neutral, size, small fish to giant and everything in between. Beware the red herring, its siren's call has led many adventurers to follow the wrong path or find enemies where none exist. Use your judgment and don't believe everything you hear or see. The temptation to believe a red herring is strong, but be vigilant. You will come out on top. Lycanthropes, aka werewolves. Frequency, rare. Special attacks, bestial rage, claws, teeth. Weaknesses, silver, the rising sun. Alignment, chaotic evil. Size, post-transformation equals big AF. Academics are split on whether this condition is magical or medical. The cursed or afflicted. A person suffers an attack or bite, and come the first full moon, transforms into a half-man, half-beast killing machine. In most cases, the individual remains blissfully unaware of the transformation, but in some cases they know and desperately seek asylum to save their loved ones from their dark passenger. Mole people. Frequency, common, special attacks, digging, biting when provoked. Weaknesses, daylight, non-fatal. Alignment varied, often true neutral. Size small. Long ago, a subset of humans and elves carved out a life lived underground. This evolutionary branch began to change to accommodate their new existence. They became smaller, relying more heavily on their sense of smell and hearing, than their soon underdeveloped eyesight. In addition, their hands and fingers became more claw-like because of the digging. While considered disfigured and even monstrous by some, please do not persecute the mole people. They are not to be punted. After all, without mole person labor and digging know-how, the sprawl wouldn't enjoy the world's greatest sewer system. Necromancer. Frequency, rare, special attacks raise undead, miscellaneous spells, weaknesses, their ego. Alignment, lawful evil. Size, all bodies are beach bodies. Magic practitioners who have broken their code and oaths and turned to the forbidden arts. Although not illegal, they should be discouraged from entering the brawl. Note, Mage's Guild would gladly welcome a fallen wizard who has seen the error of their ways back into the fold. However, not one has yet chosen to give up the dark arts once they've tasted that sweet, sweet necromancy. Vampires. Frequency, common. Special attacks, change into bat, hypnosis, flight, dental peculiarities. Weaknesses, sunlight, UV, garlic. Counting bags of small grains, wooden stakes. Alignment, usually evil, but best not to judge a book by its cover. Size, human-sized. In centuries past, vampires were the stuff of myths and legends, sticking to the shadows and covering up their ghastly deeds in order to remain hidden from polite society. Recently, as a result of the powerful vampire rights movement led by goth rock icon Vlad Extreme, vampires have come out of the closet, and many have become productive members of society. Oh, nice, nice. Alright. Oh, I still have the bag of rice? What? Thought I sold that. Why I didn't just fully charge these from the beginning, you know?
Good evening, child. I have not seen you at the post before.
That is definitely a vampire.
Yeah, you know how it goes. Drew the short straw this time. Burning it at both ends, you know? Just gotta keep on trucking through.
I hear you, working the graveyard shift myself.
Yeah.
You said it.
Hey, buddy. Good thing I have that bag of rice, I guess. Okay, that just brings us to that. This is also that. Okay. I like the D20s. Alright, buddy. What are you up to?
What did you say your name was, sir?
Heinrich.
And last name?
Von Pyre.
Von Pyre?
Von Pyre.
Title?
Count.
Your name is Count Heinrich von Pyre?
Yes.
It's a very on-the-nose name.
That's a suspicious name.
Suspicious? Whatever do you mean? I happen to come from a long line of Von Pyres.
Uh-huh.
I have no doubt in my mind. So, are you,
Running late? Yes, I am. So if you wouldn't mind inviting me in, there is an urgent matter I must attend to.
Right, right.
Did you say invite you in?
Yes, it was an arrangement I had with the guard who normally works this location. An arrangement that, if broken, would be a real pain in the neck, so to speak.
Uh-huh. Right.
Okay, but why do I need to invite you?
It's just a nice thing that people do for people. Wouldn't you like to be invited into places?
I guess I would.
I mean, you make a good point.
See, it's a perfectly reasonable thing to do.
There is no way I'm gonna let you in. You're clearly a vampire. You're here to suck the blood of the innocent and create evil minions.
Hey, there is no need for that.
Excuse me?
Yes, I am a vampire, but I am not defined by it. I am also a prominent member of this society, and I am running late for my job at my clinic. I am a chiropractor.
I've never heard of a late-night chiropractic clinic before.
It is for other vampires. There are more of us than you think. And I do not appreciate you discriminating against us with your hurtful and dated vampire stereotypes.
I'm sorry, I never knew. This is my first night shift.
I mean, sure, when the odd normie comes in, we crack their back and then maybe bite their neck a couple of times, but it's all in good fun.
I feel like I can trust that.
So this arrangement with the other guard, the pain in the neck?
Yes, I used to give him free neck adjustments for him inviting me in. No funny business. Now, would you kindly reconsider your choice and invite me in already?
Maybe this will loosen your lips.
A bag of rice? You're showing me a bag of rice? Why would you do such a thing? Would you happen to know how many grains of rice there are in that bag?
No.
I don't know, a lot?
Holy crap! Okay, just give it to me. I will count them for you. A bag of rice. I never, in all my years.
Okay, weirdo. Next?
I hope he comes back at the end and just, like, tells us. Ha! He's not on the photo. I didn't even check the CRT. Maybe you didn't know it, but a vampire is cursed to count every grain of rice in a bag that is given to him. This kept him busy before daybreak. Good job. Oh, hey, it's the
Listen,
smuggler.
little girl, there isn't much time. You must send me to jail immediately. I pray you don't make me explain any further. We haven't the time.
Okay.
This guy doesn't seem interested in small talk. I better get on with the job.
Alright. Judging by the moon thing, I'm guessing he's a werewolf. Go right on ahead, sir. Right to jail.
Thank you.
Don't kill the goblins.
Bless you, child. The world is a safer place now.
I really hope you get the help you need.
You observed and understood this man's affliction. Lycanism. You made the right decision and quickly. Okay. I was also the smuggler.
Oh my god.
No, no, little one. Not a god, just an incredibly handsome mortal. People make that mistake all the time. It is I, Prince Phineas, heir to the throne of Petrarch.
What are you doing out so late, buddy?
Incredibly handsome? Really?
11 out of 10, baby.
Barf. Do you have anything to declare? please say no and just go about your business?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
I declare that I am...
Drunk?
No. Well, actually, hold on. Yes, I am drunk. Sauced. 3 sheets to the wind. Nay, 4 sheets.
No sheet. Okay, and I feel like I'm gonna regret asking, but what have you been doing tonight?
What do you want me to say? Milkmaids? Or what I've been doing with the milkmaids?
Well, we've come this far. What have you been doing with the milkmaids?
I got thrown out for trying to stretch a single into a double.
Gross. Aren't you here trying to win the hand of Princess Desdemona?
Well, sure I am, but when the Mages Guild throws a party in your honor, boy, do they know how to show you a good time. And you can't stop a fox from stealing eggs, am I right? Huh?
What?
What? What does that even mean?
It means everyone always thought the Sprawl was crazy for being aligned with such an uptight group of old bores. They really know how to show a guy a good time.
No, I meant the thing about the foxes stealing eggs.
Can't stop them, and I'm the fox.
Barf, 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 barf. Good night, Prince Phineas.
That's me. Ha ha.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it. Now get out of here, you drunk fool.
Oh, all right.
What a guy.
Good evening, my dear.
Mrs. Abernathy, you're out awful late, especially with all these comings and goings about the Sprawl.
Oh, my stars! Would you look at the time? How the day does get away from you. I best be turning in.
Now I remember at the beginning of the game, on the first Royal Writ, it was mentioned she's unsettling somehow. Yeah, I remember way back to the first Royal Writ on the first day, there was something about elderly people smuggling drugs. Miss Abernathy, what are you doing out so
My
late?
dad will sure be glad I've seen at least one familiar face tonight.
Your dad?
Yeah, you know my dad, Hamish.
Oh, yes, Hamish. Your dad, Hamish. Best be getting home to bed.
Yeah.
That's funny. I don't think I've ever heard you call him Hamish before.
There was that one time.
Yes, usually I call him your dad.
No.
No, usually you call him Shamish.
Yes, Shamish. Best be getting home to bed.
Susceptible to physical damage. And truth spray doesn't work on them.
What's kept you out so late tonight?
Well, with all these comings and goings about the Sprawl, I've been out of sorts. My routine is all over the map these days. Best be getting home to bed.
Uh-huh.
Even so, it's pretty late for you to be out. Was there something special happening tonight?
Something special.
Awkward pause.
Well, with all these comings and goings about the Sprawl, I've been out of sorts. My routine is all over the map these days. Best be getting home to bed.
Also, hey, Impartial, how you doing? Show them an item they should recognize. Show them their child, show them Jimmy. We got this from her way at the beginning.
Please tell your dad Shamish that I am home from my late night special something. Best be going to bed.
You seem to have a difficult time remembering things. I wonder if I have something that can jog her memory.
Yeah.
Something is seriously weird here. Didn't I read somewhere about showing people something familiar? Does this do anything for you?
Oh, yes. It is very nice. Thank you.
My sweet
That
roll.
was one of your award-winning bonds, Mrs. Abernathy. You don't recognize it?
Award-winning buns.
Awkward pause.
Don't you recognize it?
You're not Mrs. Abernathy at all, are you? Get out of here, you lousy shapeshifter monster!
Try to show Mrs. Abernathy her own buns, revealing her to be a shape-shifting monster. Well done. Hell yeah. Oh, it's this ass.
Well. If it isn't the little smaggle. I was hoping we'd meet again. I'd love to stay and chat, but I have a rather important meeting to attend.
You have a hat. It's underneath the hat,
And what
buddy.
exactly is this meeting you're attending?
If you must know, I was summoned by Praetor Kargan personally. It is a highly confidential matter that doesn't concern you.
Late night slumber party? Watching rom-coms and doing magazine quizzes?
Impudent child.
I'm pretty close, aren't I?
Alright, buddy. Gonna have to pat you down. Get out the old metal detector. What's this, buddy?
Oh, that. An Athanatos family heirloom.
Gonna take that.
I will not part with that locket.
You will not part with that locket.
Oh, shit.
Huh?
The Athanatos bloodline is extremely old. In fact, it dates back to before the founding of the Sprawl. And this locket has been passed down through each generation to get to me. It's far too powerful to hand over to the likes of you.
Is it a fashion statement?
If it's supposed to make you look good, I don't think it's powerful enough.
Oh!
Impudent child. This locket has been the key to unlocking great power for all of my ancestors.
Oh, it's like one of those good luck charms? That's disappointing.
Yes, something like that.
Why does Praetor Kargan want to meet with you?
I'm feeling rather generous today, so I will tell you. The Marvog High Council, led by Praetor Kargan herself, are concerned. As ceremonial killings have become more and more common, their numbers continue to dwindle.
Uh-huh.
With that in mind, the Empress reached out to me regarding the practice of necromancy to preserve the life force of some of these brave fallen souls.
I don't trust that.
Necromancy is a dark art. Isn't that bringing dead people back to life?
Oh, child, it is so much more than that. With knowledge of life and death, the future and the past both fold atop one another, connecting us to all of time and giving us the ability to foretell not only what has been, but what is to come.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna say no, buddy. Like, I'm not gonna jail you, but I'm just gonna say no. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. I don't want you raising an undead army in the middle of town, you know?
Oh, reprehensible Smaggle. We at the Mages Guild will not tolerate this treatment any longer. We will continue to probe the limits of the universe and find the keys to unlock the secrets of life and death itself. You will soon find that you stand on the wrong side of history. A great reckoning is coming, and humanity is due for an evolution into a more powerful being. You will see, Gatekeeper.
Okay, you can go now.
I do have this meeting, though. Please let me in.
No.
Should have thought of that before all the yelling and maniacal laughter. Bye!
The Praetor will know of your insolence, little one.
If a rather evil-seeming mage is wearing an amulet of immense ominous power, it's probably good that you know more about it. Knowledge is power.
Oh my god! Are you some kind of scary tree monster?
Yes! Now let me in or I'll thwomp and stomp you!
Oh, it's fine. He's true neutral. The bark of it is often the site of cryptic magical runes and prophetic writings that can be deciphered. Okay. I think we have a decoder,
And
right?
what business would you say you have in the sprawl this evening?
Too many people come through my woods. Too many strangers stomping on our roots and throwing their garbage on us. Me and my brothers and sisters say no more.
Right on, brother.
That must be really hard on you and the other scary tree monsters.
Not all are scary.
Alright. Let's get those runes deciphered, eh?
I noticed you have something carved on your bark, but I can't quite make out what it says.
Somebody carved it on me when I was a sapling. It was a mistake.
Oh.
Mind if I try to read it?
Okay.
What the
It
runes
reads,
say?
to lodge all power in one party and keep it there is to ensure bad government and the sure and gradual deterioration of public morals.
Is this a treaty on fucking anti-authoritarianism?
Does that mean anything to you?
That was the words of person who came to woods to write. I remember him, Mark Goblin Twain. He was inspiring to Scary Tree Monster. Talked about how to make change in world.
And was it through stomping and thwomping?
No, it wasn't. That was Scary Tree Monster's idea. He spoke of change through something called corrupt government systems.
Maybe there's a better way to get people out of your woods. Maybe a more official way.
Are you saying Scary Tree Monster should run for government office to implement real systemic change?
Yes.
Sure, why not?
Do it. I'd vote for you. Hell yeah. Run for
So
government.
if people coming through your woods is bugging all of your
Treat you.
plant
Yep.
friends, why didn't they all show up? Why just send you?
Plant friends got together and decided Scary Tree Monster should go. Scary Tree Monster was voted the scariest and strongest and can walk pretty well. So he was the one elected to stomp and thwomp.
I trust that.
Seems like you have a pretty democratic way of figuring things out in the woods.
Hell yeah.
Yes,
But we must still be wary of the tyranny of the majority.
Alright, buddy. You're getting in. I don't care that you're a monster.
I believe in you, scary tree monster. I think you'll make a fine governor, or Congress tree, or whatever you end up running for.
Thank you.
Send
Now
a tree.
all I need is a snappy campaign slogan.
A vote for me is a vote for a tree?
A little on the nose.
Hell yeah. Run for government. You diverted the life path of a violent monster towards a life of politics and public service. Vote scary tree monster. You got my vote, buddy. Let's fucking go. Hi.
Hello. I wish safe passage through this gate.
Can do. I'm just gonna need you to lift that hood. Gotta see if you're human or elf or gelatinous blob. We've had all types tonight.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I assure you, I am human. Now, please allow me safe passage.
Gonna need to put you through the X-ray for that.
Whoa, what's with the neck candy? A little out of place for someone dressed so discreetly.
My necklace is none of your concern.
So you stole it?
I did not steal it.
Then it was a gift?
Yes, from my mother.
I wish I got a gift like that from my mom. Only thing I got from her was this hair. You know, I could keep this in order to get you to tell me more about yourself, but I won't.
I greatly appreciate that.
Pretty good hair. Yeah, it's great hair.
Greatly enough to tell me who you are?
No.
Aw, you're no fun. That emerald looked like the real thing. Maybe I should call one of the higher-ups about it.
Oh. So I'd probably want to contact the councilwoman. She would probably have public records.
I'm forwarding you to Mrs. Ash now. Please hold.
Lil, I've heard something about a necklace.
Hello to you, too. Yes, the cloaked woman is rocking some serious neckwear. Silver chain, big green rock.
That is the same necklace that the princess wears. Maybe the princess gave it to her as proof so that she could enter safely and relay a message to me. Let her in immediately and tell Travis he's fired.
What? Why?
Why?
Oh, I tell him that every night. It's our little game. Ta!
I'm still on the call, you know.
Alright, well. You're in. Boss lady says so.
I don't know why, but something tells me I should let you enter. Maybe it's the necklace, maybe it's the nothing else you've told me about yourself, but I gotta follow my gut on this one.
Definitely the nothing else you've told me about yourself.
Thank you. The choice you made here today will not go unrewarded.
Tacos.
What?
Give me tacos.
Make my reward tacos.
Okay, sure.
Hooray!
Let's fucking go. We're gonna get some free tacos, baby. Seems this mysterious lady was hiding a royal surprise. Well deduced, guardsman. And there may be tacos in your future. Let's go.
Alright, there. It is done. 62,451! I've counted every single grain of rice in this bag.
I'm so glad he came back.
I also counted 14 bugs, 27 bottle caps, and 1 mouse skull. And you said I couldn't do it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, I did it anyway. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, you were just about to invite me into the sprawl.
I'm sorry, but it's almost sunrise, which means my shift is done. You'll have to wait until the next guard comes on duty.
It's almost sunrise? Oh, holy hell, I can't believe I spent another night wasted counting grains of rice! I'll come back tomorrow night.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Why not just wait until the daytime guard comes?
Because I can't.
Why not?
Because I said I can't. I blister in the sun.
I bet you do.
So long, child. Until the next time when you are unfortunate enough to have to work the night shift.
So long, obvious vampire dude.
He admitted he was a vampire. Alright. I got called down for dinner. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Due to your exceptional job performance, you were paid 30 gold for the shift. My GMing made me so good at identifying monsters. But yeah, before we continue this, we are going to take a break. Boop. I am back. Had a bacon and cheese sandwich and some chips. It was pretty good. Hello, Moodsy. Thank you for the tithe. How you doing? Alright. Maybe you didn't know it, but a vampire is cursed to count every grain of rice in a bag that is given to him. This kept him busy before daybreak. Good job. Werewolf. Ah, he was a werewolf. You observed and understood this man's affliction, lycanism. You made the right decision quickly. Shapeshifter. You tried to show Mrs. Abernathy her own buns, revealing her to be a shapeshifting monster. Hieronius Athanatos. Wow, we denied entry to, like, so many people. If a rather evil-seeming mage is wearing an amulet of immense ominous power, it's probably good that you know more about it. Knowledge is power. Scary tree monster, my man. Can't wait to vote for him. You diverted the life path of a violent monster toward a life of politics and public service. Vote Scary Tree Monster. He has my vote. Hooded figure. Seems this mysterious lady was hiding a royal surprise. Well-deduced guardsman. And there may be tacos in your future. Hell yeah. So I wonder if that was the princess or if this is supposed to be like a body double. I'm chilling. Nice. Nice. We got a perfect score. Bleep bloop. I don't know what the bleep bloop I just got was. Let's see if the rats are still here. Alright.
It's you! What are you doing here? Are you here to give me tacos?
Let's fucking go!
No. I've come to reveal my true identity to you.
Oh. Well, what about the tacos?
So, no tacos?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Desdemona.
Okay.
Princess Desdemona?
Hi.
Nah, I knew it all along.
No, you didn't.
I totally guessed it.
Why split hairs? But what about the kidnappers?
There were no kidnappers. I disguised myself and ran away. I'm sorry for all the commotion I've caused.
Told.
I had to get away to say goodbye to someone important to me before my wedding.
Oh. Who's that person, though?
I don't understand.
I'm being forced to marry one of the suitors from these two rival kingdoms.
Yeah, that's old news. What I don't understand is why you, a princess, are here talking to me about it. Shouldn't there be more official people that could play therapist?
Damn.
Like Stryker? Ash? Oh god. Oh, not Malcolm. I know my father had faith in them. When I'm gone, your advisors will help maintain the balance, blah, blah, blah. They want me out of the way so they can control my father's kingdom.
Yeah, no shit.
They've never been good at listening to what I want, or how I want to rule this land. Nobody listens to me.
Sing it, sister.
And now I'm being forced to choose between allying the Sprawl with the kingdom of Petrard or the Marvog Empire.
You mean Phineas the Pompous Prince or Kargan the Praetor Terror?
And it doesn't even matter if I love them or not. At the end of the day, it's strictly politics. Lucky me.
This is the first time in the game I've been okay being 12.
I just want to make the right choice. Tell me, Lil, what do you think of Prince Phineas?
I have serious doubts.
He might look like a prince out of a storybook, but he's not a good dude.
And what about Praetor Kargan? What do you think?
Likely to murder you.
Look, I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't already planning my Halloween costume based on her look. But it sounds like she's got a lot of blood on her hands. I know their ways are different than ours, but come on.
So if you were me, and you had the future well-being of the Sprawl in your hands, who would you choose?
Neither. Sir Beverly. I would choose Sir Beverly. Or Scary Tree Monster. Scary Tree Monster is good too. A good lad. I believe in him. Let's see. Oil Baron or Murder Hobo. We know that Phineas is a bit of a womanizer. So he might, keyword might, probably not, but might, be okay with her doing her own private affairs outside of their marriage. Corrigan, though, I feel like would murder the shit out of her if she already has a pre-established romance. Go with Phineas.
Thank you for your honesty. I know my advisors have jerked you around, but I also know you don't always do what they say, and I like that. You remind me of, well, me.
And you remind me of me too, if I was rich and beautiful and influential.
Oh, you are influential. You've changed the course of fate more than you know.
Don't forget beautiful. I am also beautiful.
The sun's coming up. I must go. I shall put my own heart aside and do what's best for the kingdom.
Go for Beverly. Marry into the peasantry. Alliance chosen, Petrard. Okay. Count Heinrich von Pyre. Although clearly a vampire, Count Heinrich von Pyre was also a registered chiropractor with a private practice on the outskirts of the rapidly gentrifying Little Ogre Town neighborhood. Being compelled to count every grain in the bag of rice you gave him made Heinrich lose a whole night's worth of business. These missed appointments led to a huge number of negative reviews for his practice, which caught the attention of local school teacher and leader of the Better Business Bureau, Myrna Herkim. The next night, she led an angry mob brandishing pitchforks and torches to his practice's doors. Maybe it was the light of the torches reflecting their eyes, but it took just one look for Myrna and the Count to fall madly in love, Or was it the fact that he's a powerful vampire? One of those things. The Count swooped down and lifted Myrna up out of the angry mob. He bit her at least 3 times and made her drink his own blood to facilitate her own vampiric transformation. She left her gig at the Better Business Bureau, and the Count welcomed his new soon-to-be bride into his castle. Now, along with dealing with that pesky Von Helsing fellow who kept trying to kill him, Heinrich also had a wedding to plan. Congrats, dude. The afflicted man was safe from the transformative rays of the full moon, and even should he have transformed, the thick iron bars would have protected everyone. Although the good people of the Sprawl were safe from the wrath of his curse, the mourner was not spared the aggression of his fellow inmates. Cornering him in the cell, they shanked him with a handmade shiv, leaving him there to bleed to death. Luckily, the shiv was whittled out of a silver spoon, miraculously curing him once and for all of the curse of the beast that had attacked him so long ago. Ooh.
Catwalk has paid their guild dues for 36 months. Boo. Did I scare ya?
No. Hi, Cap. How you doing? You've made a terrible financial decision for... Holy shit. 3 years in a row. 36 months. That's 3 fucking years. Terrible decision. Ami no scary? Nah. I expected this. After a fortnight of recovery in the prison's infirmary, the mourner was released back into society. Unfortunately, on his journey back to Scarborough, in the Shire of Bessarion, the mourner was attacked by a different werewolf, and suddenly he's cursed again. Seems that if it wasn't for bad luck, this guy would have no luck at all. You knew? We really is a god? Uh-huh. Crown Prince of Petrard, Phineas Pomp, stumbled back to his lavish lodgings at the palace. Hungry and drunk, he lit the fire and put on a pot of stew before passing out on the floor. He awoke the next morning, having no memory of how he got home, or why his room reeked of burnt stroganoff. But he did remember the rager of a party thrown in his honor by the Mages Guild, and the promises he made to them should he be chosen to marry Princess Desdemona. Uh-oh. I just woke up. I'm allowed to not know how to type. Inexcusable. This Mrs. Abernathy was no Abernathy at all. In reality, it was a horrible shape-shifting monster. Running off into the night, the creature assumed a different identity and gained entry in the Sprawl at another gate. Once inside the Sprawl, we lost track of it. Having the ability to take the form of anyone made it difficult to track, so its whereabouts remain unknown. Was I supposed to jail him? Could I have jailed him? I don't think I was given the option to jail him. It was reported later that night that an unusually untalkative guardsman Cecil was trying to break its way into the Sprawl's armory. Being denied entry, Guardsman Cecil apparently screamed in a high-pitched voice and ran off into the night. Be on the lookout for this creature. Could be anyone. Tyronius Athanatos was unable to meet with Praetor Kargan that night. His promises of sharing the secrets of necromancy with the Marvog Empire went unfulfilled. If he had been successful, the Mages Guild and its agendas would have been conveyed to the Marvog Empire. And if that alliance was put in place and the Praetor was chosen for marriage by Princess Desdemona, who knows what nefarious plans would have unfolded. I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot that this guy was going to see Praetor Kargan. Dejected, Tyronius went back to his keep outside the walls of the city, and contrived another way to forge his alliance with the Margravagians. He wasn't sure how, but he knew his next plan would have to be 100% Little Gate Guard proof. Good luck. Scary tree monster, my boy. That's my guy. With dreams of holding political office now planted in the scary tree monster's head, he stomped his way right to the city clerk's office at City Hall and waited for it to open. The next day, he obtained the necessary paperwork to run for political office. Unfortunately, Scary Tree Monster didn't know how to read or write. Revealing his illiteracy made the city clerk's receptionist laugh out loud, which angered Scary Tree Monster so greatly that he proceeded to thwomp her into oblivion. Scary Tree Monster hey, cuties. Hi, Bliss. Good luck with those splinters. How you doing? When the city clerk showed up finding no receptionist, they hired Scary Tree Monster on the spot to fill the role as their political aide. Scary Tree Monster was now a small cog in the political machine, and no doubt rise in the ranks to one day hold the title of counselor, or, dare we say, mayor. I'd vote for him. He's got my vote. When Princess Desdemona returned to the castle, she refused to answer any questions regarding her whereabouts. She immediately issued a order to create and cut funding to any active rescue missions and to put an end to the antiquated practice of choosing rescuers via flashy game shows. A good decision. Doing well, actually slept full 8 hours for the first time in a month. Nice. Wish that was me. As she lay in bed that night, she reflected on the Lil Guardsman's advice. She knew that her decision would irreversibly alter the fate of the sprawl and the fate of every soul who called it home. Just go with Beverly, man.
And although the princess has come home, she is still remaining quiet on where she was during her missing time, but frankly, I do not care. She's got that look at me, I'm back attitude, and it reflects in her style.
Like, oh my god.
You know it. She was seen returning to the castle rocking those possibly was kidnapped leggings, all while sporting a I might have just run away and ran out of money hooded cloak. What do you think she's gonna be wearing at the wedding? No idea, but no doubt it will complement her chosen spouse's home kingdom. That's right. Princess Desdemona has finally made her choice, and it's Prince Phineas Pomp of the Kingdom of Petrard. I knew it was going to be them. It was the obvious choice from the get-go. So obviously obvious. So long, Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. You just didn't make the cut. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Bye. Bye.
Yeah?
Bye-bye.
Yeah?
See ya, wouldn't want to be ya.
Yeah?
Bye. Bye.
Yeah?
Bye-bye. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya.
Ugh, white people. Saying goodbye to each other for like 30 minutes.
Her life is filled with intrigue, and I feel like I am now somehow intertwined
Bye.
with her fate's path.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Oh well, off to go see what the gang's up to.
I hope we get... I hope we get the chance to set her up with Beverly.
Bye. Bye-bye.
And turn that back off. Oh no.
There's a note from Dad.
Dear Lil, here's some excuse why I can't work the guard shed today. Love, Dad.
Back to the guard shed for me. Wait a minute, where's the chronometer? I always leave it right here.
Under the bed or something?
There it is. What's it doing under the bed? Spooky. I don't remember putting it there. Wait, what time is it? I don't want to be late. For a time machine, you'd think they could have at least put a clock on it somewhere.
Midwesterner goodbyes, man. Take for effing effort. Ever, yep. Hi.
The Praetor has been greatly dishonored by your Princess Desdemona. This rebuke is a slap in the face to all Marvog.
Okay. Do I want to be sassy? Do I want to sass the diplomats who are murder hobos? Yes. I choose violence.
Jeez, what a big baby. Princess Desdemona is better off without you.
Your words mean nothing to us, as this sprawl is now the sworn enemy of the Marvog. The next time we meet, it will be on the field of battle. Pitag!
Well, that's not great.
Smile. Causing a war. Excerpt from a Petrardian Book of Etiquette and Manual of Politeness. There is a general distaste for non-humans in Petrard. However, any formal event is elevated by the presence of elves. Delicate beauty rules the day when it comes to the meal. Remember this golden rule: even in the face of total catastrophe, dignity. Always dignity. Excerpt from A Wedding Survivor's Guide to the Marvog Empire. This guest's senses were assaulted at one of their week-long wedding battles. Admiration was heaped upon people around me wearing war paint. The more hardcore, the better. The smell of meat and blood hung in the air. Their approach to food was utilitarian. It was treated mostly as an afterthought. Reports indicate a dramatic increase in secret meetings and rumblings of revolution. To admit a goblin is to be hit with a 40 gold fine, no exceptions. Striker at the behest of the council. The wedding is almost upon us. Have your eyes open for vendors and artisans making their way into the sprawl for a big event. I'll be in my office if you need me. That Wakandan prince I sent all my banking information to finally came through with my share of the gold. Call me if you're in a pinch. Rich and friends and gold, Malcolm. Okay. Got that this one had 3. Once again, no goblins. Oh, hey.
Michael!
Hello, Lil.
What, no more sparkly suit?
It was a rental. Besides, today I'm here in a different capacity, to help coordinate the royal wedding.
Oh.
You have a lot of jobs, Mike.
And wedding planning is my least favorite out of all of them. Tell you what, why don't you be the wedding planner for the day? What do you think?
I think it's very irresponsible to get a 12-year-old girl to do 2 grown men's separate jobs.
All you have to do is choose the music, decorations, and food menu for the big event. It's simple, just let in the one you like the best. Or the one you think the groom would like best. Or who the bride will like. I'm sure it's not really going to affect anything. Or it might. See, it's simple. Do you want me to explain it again?
Sure.
Well, I won't. The only thing I hate more than wedding planning is talking about wedding planning. You'll pick it up, you'll see.
Okay.
The wedding musicians will be coming by for you to choose first. Here's the gold. See you later, Lil.
You have 350 gold remaining in the wedding planning budget.
Whoa, this gig pays great!
The money's not for you. There's 3 choices for music, food, and decor, and each comes with its own price tag. The gold is the budget for the wedding.
Okay. Is it enough?
Do I have enough money to just pick the most expensive choices? The most expensive choices are going to be the best, right?
Not necessarily. And no, you don't have enough. Anything over budget will have to come out of your own pocket.
Oh.
I see.
But if there's any money left over, you get to keep it.
I see.
We're on a tight timeline, so keep an eye on your action points. You've got 4 per round, so that's talking to everybody once, or to 2 folks twice. You get the idea. Need that run by you one more time?
Yes.
Well, too bad. I already told you I hate talking about wedding planning. Remember, you do the choosing. I'll be here to record your choice and keep track of the budget.
Okay.
Okay, Lil, it's no biggie. Just choose the 3 most important elements of any wedding and try not to stress that it's a royal one. You got this.
Presence of elves. But I obviously want this guy.
Hello, young lady. The name is Jacob Fiddlestein, and me and my accordion here play all the polka conga you kids are so crazy about these days.
He begins to sing.
A 1 and 2 and polka conga 2 and 3 and polka conga 3 and 1 and polka conga. Hey! Hoy, I nearly winded myself there.
Hello. Hi. Hello. My name is Suzette Courgette, and I sing with my voice.
Uh-huh.
I do the slow songs and the nice songs and some of the ones you know.
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Vlad Extreme here, mate. I know what you're thinking. What is the baddest, metalist bad boy of death metal playing some skint royal wedding? Well, I ain't here just to collect a big paycheck, mate. I'm here to stick it to the bourgeoisie and not take any of their crap, mate. Rock and roll all life long.
She begins to sing powerfully.
I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Do you love me too?
No.
That's a little sample, I guess, if you'd like. I'm, real hit at weddings, people say.
Well, I believe, Presence of elves. Elevated.
Have you made up your mind?
Yes. Ah, good. Middle of the ground. Oof. Suzette Courgette, costs $100. You have 350 gold remaining for the wedding planning budget. Are you sure? Yes.
Oh, that is, so lovely of you. I'll start warming up right now.
Good choice, maybe. I'll write this down and be
Maybe.
back when the next group turns up. See ya, kid.
Right.
Well, if it isn't the Edward, the Great Magician. Got another group of brats to entertain? Where are you pulling a rabbit out of now?
Also, where are your glasses?
I'm afraid I've put my days of magic and illusions behind me.
Oh.
You got kicked out of the Magicians Union, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Seems people preferred the actual dark arts to my light entertainment. No matter, though, I've got a new career now.
Or Polka Conga? Yeah, he was my choice. That or the heavy metal guy. If you wanted to stick it to the bourgeoisie.
Working at your parents' garden shop?
Psst, they wish. I'm a wedding officiant.
Oh.
I'm here to officiate the royal wedding.
Really? You? I mean, you are?
I am.
So it's the Edward, the wedding officiant now, is it?
Of course it isn't. Do you know how ridiculous it was for me to have the Edward the Magician as my name? It was so redundant. I can't believe nobody ever told me. 2 these? I must have looked like an idiot.
Well, when you put it that way.
So now it's just Edward the official officiant, with only one "the." Thank you very much.
Having official and officiant is also redundant.
It is? Why didn't anyone ever tell me that?
I'm telling you now.
What am I going to do about my 5,000 brand new business cards? Ooh.
Can't you cancel the printing?
I did them by hand.
Ooh. That's rough, buddy. Okay.
Hello, Councilwoman Ash? I'm sorry to bug you on such a busy day, but...
Lil, thank goodness you called. Seems in all the chaos of organizing this wedding so fast, we forgot to hire someone to officiate the ceremony. Do you know anyone who could do the job last minute?
Yes, actually.
This has got to be a joke, right?
I never joke, Lil. Well, that's not true. I often share a laugh with my fellow political and high society types. But this is beside the point. Find someone now, and quickly, and don't dally.
Well, Eddie, it seems dreams do come true. They forgot to hire an officiant and are looking for someone to work the gig. Think you got what it takes?
Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes! See, Mom and Dad, I knew hard work and persistence would pay off in the end.
Hell yeah.
Let's chalk this one up to dumb luck. Good luck, Edward.
Thanks again, friend.
We're not friends.
Oh my god. Are Edward and I friends?
But, like, where are his glasses? Hey. Fate seemed to smile as you connected this wannabe officiant with the desperate Councilwoman Ash. I'm surprised that was a 4-star.
Hello there, I'm
Hi.
back. On to the decorator candidates. I don't have to tell you how important the interior decorations and overall aesthetic of a wedding can be. I don't have to tell you, because I refuse to tell you. Anyways, here they are, take your shot. Hello again, Mum. Thought I'd see my way down to do some decorating for the royal wedding. Ain't much of a decorate per se, but I got my cerulean blue, blood red, and cadmium green with me, so I had to go do something with them, I suppose.
Alright, very nice, very nice.
Hello. I've got some grand ideas, you know, for how the royal wedding should be. You might not know it, but I read all the latest wedding magazines down at the salon when I'm getting the old do done. And apparently what's in these days is meat. Big bold slabs of meat on the wall. It gives things a real abattoir feel, so they say. So I guess I'd go with that.
Uh-huh.
Who am I, you ask? Only the editor of the biggest wedding magazine in circulation right now. There's no one else who can do the royal wedding justice, darling. Surely you've seen my work. Just don't look in last year's issue, darling. I went on a real tangent about slaughterhouses one night, and my team printed everything I said. Blame the Quaaludes. But this year, darling, we'll do something daring. Daring and bold, darling. Can you feel it?
Huh. For non-humans in Petrard. All of these are non-humans, except there's an elf.
Here's my Pinterest board, which is totally a thing that exists in the world of this game.
So RGB, meat, and probably beat. Those are your options? Yeah, seems like it. Is it by magic? Images, a wide array of impeccably decorated events appears before Lil's eyes. Illusions. Okay, she's got illusion magic. I mean, that does make the cleanup afterwards pretty easy.
Have you made up your mind?
Yeah, we're gonna go with the person who... Ooh. Ooh, 150. Ooh. For the efficiency of the cleanup using illusion magic.
Fine. I will decorate your provincial little affair.
And it's set in stone. I'll write this down and be back with the next group. See ya, kid.
Hey!
It is I, Articulus Flamehands, chosen by the power vested in So You Think You Can Save a Princess to rescue said princess. A task at which I am ashamed to say I have failed.
Yeah, she kind of just came back on her own.
Don't sweat it. She came home already.
Oh, mission accomplished. In any case, I have a message to deliver to the High Council of the Mages Guild.
Okay.
So if there's nothing else, I'll be on my way.
So how'd the...
it is getting harder
chilling
and
in your
harder for
tower
mages to
go?
communicate openly, so everyone is resorting to this secret message, cloak and dagger nonsense. Between us, there's talk of mages dabbling in the magic that dares not speak its name.
Tell me more about
A
that.
lot of times, finger pointing can be a sign that there's more to the story than one side has to offer. Keep your wits about you.
How old are you again?
Old enough.
12. Didn't really tell me anything.
This is the message I have been charged to deliver to the High Council of the Mages Guild.
Okay.
No use in trying to read it, though. It is concealed by a web of secretive spells and codes that would be incredibly difficult to untangle.
Alright, yeah, sure.
Can you read it?
The codes used by the High Council are too strong for me, a mere level 9, to interpret.
He's a level 9 wizard, alright.
Wards held by powerful crystals were used to create them. It would take powerful crystal magic to decode this.
Hey, I have just the thing for that, buddy.
Hey, can I see the letter you're delivering?
Dakoti, Mahody.
Incredible!
This
Let me
message
see.
is grody.
Wait. What? No. This cannot be true. These renegade mages are more deeply embedded than I thought. I was sent to deliver this? Dear child, thank you for saving me from myself.
What did it say?
I must flee and work to weed out the bad actors within the guild. Dark days lie ahead.
Yes.
Be careful. Your name was also mentioned in the letter.
What? Uh-oh. You hope to reveal some of the murky goings-on within the Mages Guild and saved Articulus becoming an accessory to it. You're welcome, buddy.
Alright, kid, can you feel it? We're almost done. This is the last hellish choice you'll have to make as a wedding planner. I, for one, cannot wait to be finished.
There's gonna be another elf.
Just hurry up and pick the food option for the wedding so we can get out of here.
I'm not allowed to leave.
Monty's has the soup. That's all I'm allowed to say.
Oh. Alright.
Good afternoon. I am here today representing Catering Corp regarding a contract to provide the sustenance for the large gathering known as the Royal Wedding. Catering Corp is willing to provide the base amount of calories needed to sustain such a high-capacity event in return for appropriate remuneration. I am accompanied by samples of our food and a detailed list of ingredients available upon request.
Oh, thank you. Middle guy is Mafia?
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Je m'appelle
Oh God, he's
François
French.
Saint-Français.
head waiter à la Chez de la Maison. We provide the finest and the fanciest of delicacies for the newly married royal couple and their guests. Only the smallest portions for the highest prices, of course. Very chichi pompon for the snootiest of people. A place someone like you or anyone you know would never get into, no matter how hard you tried.
Kind of leaning towards the middle one. Very professional.
Here's the menu. Spoiler, it's soup.
The menu reads 1 appetizer soup, 2 entree soup, 3 dessert soup. And that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Have you made up your mind?
Yeah, I think we're still gonna go with the middle group. And plus, I think we only have $100 left anyways. We can't afford the fancy boys. Catering core costs $100. You have 100 gold remaining. Yes.
We look forward to satisfying our contractual obligation.
Let's fucking go. Contract?
Thank God this nightmare of a job is over. All the rest of you go home. Good choosing, kid.
Surely the middle guys aren't a mafia.
Well, at least I hope it's good. I wouldn't want to be the one responsible for messing up something like a royal wedding. Anyways, goodbye.
Bye. Hello.
I am a citizen of the Sprawl. I have nothing to declare on my person, and I demand to be allowed entry.
Okay. What's up?
I have no further statement to make beyond the following. I am a citizen of the Sprawl. I have nothing to declare on my person, and I demand to be allowed entry.
You got a lawyer?
How do I know you have nothing on your person? How do I know you're even a citizen of the Sprawl, for that matter?
If you want to search me, go ahead. I have nothing to declare on my person, and I am a citizen of the Sprawl. I solemnly declare that the information I have provided is true, that it is of the same force and effect as if made under oath, and that it was freely given.
So I know I'm not supposed to let goblins in, but fuck that. Oh. Hold on. To admit a goblin is to be hit with a $40 gold fine, no exceptions. But Malcolm, my good buddy Malcolm, just got some gold. Maybe we can get him to pay for him.
The treatment of my people, and indeed most all non-humans in the Sprawl, is a disgrace, a national embarrassment.
Agreed.
If I do not have the freedom to come and go from my home as I please, what do I have? So once again, I say to you, I am a citizen of the Sprawl. I have nothing to declare on my person, and I demand to be allowed entry.
I really do feel for you, but why should I have to pay a fine to support your protest?
I'm sorry that you are the one in this position, but this protest is bigger than me, bigger than all of us. It's just the beginning. If today we are unable to come and go as we please, what happens tomorrow?
Yeah, good point. Good point. We're gonna get Malcolm to cover for you, buddy.
Intriguing. You seem to be caught between a rock and another equally hard rock. Tell you what, I'll take care of the fine if you let him in. I just gotta see what the GLA has planned.
Oh, hell yeah. You know the GLA?
You know about the GLA?
Of course I do. Founding member.
Of course.
Well, not really, but of course I know of them. I don't just sit down here reading and writing Yelp reviews for Monty's. Although I do that a lot too.
You'll pay if I let him in?
Bingo! Let me just find my wallet.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, buddy. Good news. You're going in. Get in there, buddy. Revolutionize.
You should come by the Goblin Liberation Army headquarters sometime. Here's the password. Come! It will open your eyes to what's happening in the sprawl.
I will, buddy. Hell yeah. We're gonna join the Goblin Liberation Front. Let's go. You knew that Malcolm would sympathize with Chuck's plight. You circumvented the draconian speciesist rule without getting dinged. Let's go. Loopholes, baby. Oh, hey.
Where's Hamish? I really don't have time for... say, you there, little girl? I need to get to the other side of the sprawl without delay.
Yeah?
I need you to listen to me. This is time sensitive. I know you got your instructions, but it's important that I get going quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I swear someone was supposed to give you guys a heads up that I was coming. Let me spell it out for you. I went to school to become an ice sculptor.
Ah.
My parents said, you'll never make a living at it. And they were right. Until the royal wedding, that is. This is my big break. I got the ice. I sculpted it. Now I have to deliver it. It's hot out. Just let me through so I can prove my parents wrong.
Okay.
Sounds like you're under a lot of
implicitly.
pressure. I'll try to get you on your way.
Thank you. You have been an immeasurable help in the battle for my parents' approval.
You're welcome. Alright, you're going in. No more questions. Get in there.
I can't thank you enough. Sorry for coming in hot. Weddings are the worst. If you can get close enough, take a look at my sculpture. I'll throw something in there just for you. Gotta go.
Cool. You let her in before too much of her masterpiece could melt away. Good work. Nice. Oh, hey, buddy. Cecil hands a little up. This is Cecil? Yo, buddy, you had a shapeshifter impersonating you for a bit. Dear little guards person, it has reached my ears that for whatever reason you were entrusted with planning the wedding of our dear Prince Phineas. I'm delighted by the choices you made, and I have been authorized to award you a bonus of 100 gold. And a plaque with your name has been affixed to a bench with a lovely view of the sulfur refineries in our capital. Yours, the Betrardian Envoy. Oh, hell yeah. I made history, baby. My name's on a bench. Let's go. In a foreign country. Ah, yeah, I'm getting good at this. Here to go, let's go. Fate seemed to smile as you connected this wannabe efficient with the desperate Councilwoman Ash. You helped to reveal some of the murky goings-on within the guild, and saved Articulus becoming an accessory to it. My buddy Chuck. We're gonna go see the Goblin Revolution tonight. Let's go. Oh. What's happening? Why is this happening?
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Salve Ilechpuela. Regno meo grata.
Hello there, girl. Welcome to my realm.
I need to get out of here, and fast.
Quido Ruiz, curparum nudimus.
What's the rush? Stay and play a while.
Think, Lil, think.
Hospices in hoc regno, atulistina donna solita, hic requiritur immodatio, ircis immortem vitare velis.
Oh, fuck out of there. By Satan.
What the f was that? That was next level.
Hardcore.
That was terrifying. And also, incredible. Where was I just then? Was that a demon? I've never seen anything like that before. Nobody's ever gonna believe me.
I mean, well, already don't believe you, Lil. I'm sorry to say.
I'm gonna go down to the dig site to throw this stupid time machine down a deep hole. Okay, Lil, get it together. You can still do this.
Bleep bloop. 4-star, level 6. Dream Petrardian wedding. Is it a... If this thing's like on the fritz and like kinda... activating by itself.
You've gotta take it back. Got too real with your chronometer 3000 thing today. I don't want it anymore.
Hi, B. So nice to see you, B. Your paper in the Journal of Dwarven Medicine was a revelation, B.
It was, but also...
Well, excuse me, but I was just pulled into what I'm guessing was a parallel dimension and was almost murdered by a demon.
How unfortunate. I always wondered what the byproduct of St. Bartholomew Inglebrook's lunar incantation would have on the relationship between time and interplanar folding.
What?
Stop it. I don't care about any of that. Just take it back.
I'm sorry, I truly am, but we've come too far. I'm sorry I've been absent, but I've been watching, and the readings I've been receiving have been very promising.
I literally have not used it.
I don't care.
But you would care if everything and everyone you knew and loved was at risk.
Wait, what?
Everything might seem like we're in a storybook, but open your eyes. We're on the verge of a civil war from inside the walls, and if you hadn't heard, the princess just pissed off some very powerful people. It is in your best interest to continue to help me with the device, because who knows when we will need to rewind time and something more important than which nobody you chose to send to the dungeon today. And you're here, after allegedly going toe-to-toe with an interplanar demon. I trust you.
I didn't go toe-to-toe. I skedaddled. I got the fuck out of there.
This all sucks.
You're right, but bigger things are happening around you.
I'm not gonna keep doing this forever. You and everyone else are gonna owe me a childhood, you know?
Keep helping me with the chronometer 3000, and we can see about making that happen for you.
Oh, hey. A tangled web of corruption lies in some coupons. There's Monty's. Oh, hell yeah. They got coupons, dude. Hey.
Hello? Hello? I brought the orange slices. Was today a regular meeting day or one of those top secret planning for what's going to happen at the princess's wedding days? Is anybody here?
I'm here?
Are you here for the meeting?
I don't think so.
Oh, then you can't have any orange slices.
Those aren't orange slices. Those are just the rinds.
I got hungry.
Understandable.
I better get more oranges before the meeting starts. Unless I messed up the day again.
This image has started to appear all over the sprawl in the past few months. Now you know what it means. Vive la revolution! Testing, testing. What's the deal with mole people? Hello, is this thing on? It's amazing that the GLA keeps their headquarters secret. This place is huge. Note.
What's this?
I've gone back to where it started to find myself in the light. We were apart for more than a lifetime, but now it will be right. P.S. Remember to bring running shoes.
I have a feeling the GLA leader wrote that. At least, I'm sure that troll over there didn't. I wonder what it means.
Read the note again.
I better...
Nothing else we can do here? Alright.
Lil, can you be on the lookout for a health inspector? They can look like anybody. How about you whistle if you think you've identified one?
I can't whistle.
Well, then scream health inspector at the top of your lungs.
I'll see what I can do.
Today's cocktail special is not relevant to you, Lil. Sorry. And we just ran out of milk. Sorry again.
Rip.
Today's cocktail...
Hello.
She is here! It is the Little Guardsman who spoke to Princess Desdemona and secured the union of the Sprawl and the Kingdom of Petrard.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, I did. Told her just what to do and she listened to my every word.
My heavens, you aren't shy, are you?
Not really. Sorry.
Never be sorry. Audacity is an admirable quality. Only the most well-bred people aren't shy. Shyness is for the lower classes. We must celebrate with a bottle of fine Petrardian fizzy. Oh, barkeep!
I'm 12. I can't drink alcohol.
Poppycock, who told you that? Most highborn Petrardians have their first taste of fizzy long before they're your age.
That seems problematic.
Perhaps. However, now I must prepare to perform the Petrardian national anthem in celebration on my trusty bugle. But first, I must do my vocal warm-ups. The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue. The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue.
And that's my cue to leave.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. I'm not a fig plucker, but a fig plucker's son. I'm only plucking figs until the fig plucker comes.
Okay, buddy. Good luck with that. Alright. Right here.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Indeed it does. I can't go back there.
You've been at this a while. You should have enough cash by now to power up your arsenal. Take a look.
Boy, howdy do I. Keep some of that money.
I think I've done everything.
Yep. Today gonna be the wedding. Edward, the official officiant, was officially offered the gig to preside over the royal wedding. On the one hand, he felt he had struck gold, with this being his very first professional opportunity to try his hand at the thing he'd set his sights on a few hours before. On the other hand, his utter lack of basic competency made him nervous that he might make a critical mistake in front of so many high-ranking and well-armed individuals. At times like this, Edward would remember the words of his parents. His parents told him as a child. Edward, we don't care what you do in life, just don't become an amateur children's birthday party magician. No matter how poorly it went, at least Mom and Dad would be pleased. Articulous Flame Hands panicked at the discovery of the contents of the letter he'd been charged to deliver to the Mages Guild, and raced home to his tower. Once safe behind the magical wards, he conjured a ferret to eat the letter so no one else could be burdened with the truth of what the Mages Guild was planning for the Sprawl. Sadly, because he knew he lacked the strength or skill to continue while burdened with this disturbing information, he cast a selective memory spell on himself, causing the mage to completely forget about the letter and its contents forever. God damn it. With the wave of his wand and a muttered incantation, Articulus became blissfully ignorant once. God damn it, Flame Hands. But do you know who didn't forget the letter? The ferret Articulus conjured to eat the evidence. The surprisingly literate animal managed to catch quite a bit of it before he polished the papers off. How was it supposed to live its ferret life now, knowing what it knows? Sure, it was only a foot-long charismatic little predator with the body of a chubby weasel, but he was no chicken. The ferret knew it could inspire others to take up arms at his side, not just rodents and mustelid warriors, but the sky creatures too. With their combined strength and superior numbers, they could easily conquer anything the Mages Guild would throw at them, and the Sprawl would be saved. Step 1. Regurgitate the letter. Unfortunately, the sound of a retching ferret caught the attention of Articulus. Thoroughly mind-wiped, the mage had zero recollection as to why he'd conjured the ferret in the first place, but he was damn sure it wasn't so it could throw up on his nice rug. The mage unsummoned the ferret before it could get the contents of its stomach up, and as a result, the fate of Sprawl remained uncertain. God damn it, Articulus. You had one fucking job, dude. The enigmatic goblin walked through the gates of the Sprawl and disappeared. Either he had gone completely unnoticed, or was adept at losing anyone who would seek to follow. His fate is yet unknown. Iris Lapidary, the ice sculptor, did not reach the refrigerated storage depot at the palace before the hot sun's rays significantly deformed her masterpiece. However, upon removing its protective sheet, she had to admit that, from certain angles, her melted work had become a quite stunning example of a Kaldarian new Bakra-esque movement. She wasn't sure how her work would be perceived the next day, so to distract herself, she made her way to her favorite club in the little Ogre Town neighborhood that catered to females of all species who tended to have rad, spiky haircuts, badass tattoos, copious piercing, and who loved to dance the night away while listening to dwarven heavy metal music. Very nice. The devil! Demon quam creaturum viralat sicrut custos lil, qui passum coram illo die apparuit, verbum non intellexit dicens, et tandem eum diu evanescere, potuit sin omni experientia, sti honesti sumus. Ille diem asperum habebat et certe non melior factus. Est atliqua quella per intervalla interclusa, ut diem sum tenere possit, nervi quorundam. That was Latin. No fucking clue what that read. I got a bleep bloop. I don't know what it was.
Good morning! You're listening to The Morning Crawl, the #1 morning show in the sprawl. I'm Dodger, joined by my new co-host, The Quack.
The Quack? I love The Quack.
For those of you wondering where the ham is, well, it turns out he got an invitation to the royal wedding happening today.
Congratulations, the ham.
Of course, he won't be wearing a tuxedo. He'll be in head-to-toe honey glaze.
Oh.
Well, if you don't like the jokes I tell, you can do it yourself. I told the producer I refuse to work with a duck.
Ooh, racist. Can't believe Dodger's racist. Man, those are noises from different ducks. They sure are. I knew that was gonna happen for the pig. Sad to hear it happen. Tragedy. Loved the ham. And such a great commentary about political events.
Those two need to work on their chemistry.
Yeah. At least they didn't hire a goose. Then things would have gotten a little chaotic. Alright, time to go to work today.
Hiya, sweetie. Are you almost ready to go?
Almost. Sorry I slept late. If I rush, I can make it to the guard shed just on time.
Didn't you hear? All the gates are closed today for the wedding. We got the day off.
Yo.
That's great news. So we can have a day just you and me? Hello, sappy montage of father-daughter bonding time.
We only get the day off because we have to attend the wedding.
Oh.
Goodbye, sappy montage. You were a nice thought. So, should we get dressed up?
What do you mean? I am dressed up. Didn't you notice my tie?
Mean your belt?
You're not wearing a tie.
Oh, darn it. Did it fall off again?
Did you tie it properly?
Lil, you know I don't know how to tie a tie.
Me neither, buddy.
Did you clip it on properly?
Lil, you know I don't know how to clip on a tie.
Did you tape it on properly?
I thought I did. It doesn't matter. No one will see us. Our seats are so far from the altar, we're technically closer being at home.
Did you tie it properly? Empirically, no.
Then I guess I'm ready to go.
You're gonna be the life of the party. Alice. Yo! Echo's here.
Okay, remember, grab as many appetizers as you can, then meet me by the door. We still have to find our seats and we'll need snacks for the journey.
Stuff my pockets with all the shrimp I can find? Got it.
Right. Why did this guy get fucking invited?
What an absolute waste of money this entire dog and pony show is. Would have been just as well off flushing a ton of gold bars down the toilet, if you ask me. Would have been just as well off.
Oh, the mourners.
I'm a famous artist now!
Hell yeah.
Renowned art critic Gil Meisterheimer described my ice sculpture as a startling reflection of modern society, exposing the monsters within us all. That's good, right?
Yeah. That's great. A rapidly melting piece of ice sculpture? Fancy. Why did I get a power crystal from that?
Hello, Mr. Melroy. Enjoying the big event?
You know that I'm not. Let's just get to the I-do's already, am I right? I don't know what that wedding officiant is waiting for.
I mean, probably for the things to start, right?
Let's just get to the I-do's already, am I right?
Oh, darling, a wedding is a terrible bore without a truly delicious bubbly. My dear darling councilwoman Ash always hides a bottle of the good stuff somewhere in her office.
You said not to disturb them in the middle of their set. Sup, Echo? My guy.
A royal wedding to patch up alliances and make political gains? Won't be the first and it won't be the last. King Osmond would have been devastated to see his daughter put in this awful position.
Yeah, probably.
I am only wish Sprankles could be here to see this.
There, Your Grace.
Where?
No. There.
On my hand?
Oh, never mind.
I noticed this little lad kind of looks like that goblin I let in earlier.
How exciting! I spend so much time studying history, but today I am here making it. I wonder how this day will be viewed by future generations.
I don't know. What the fuck is that?
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
So it does, my friend, so it does.
Lil, you absolute wonder. Well done on the wedding file. It's gone off without a hitch, and with that, the Sprawl has acquired a powerful new ally. Brava, Lil.
Hey, yo, I got some money.
Security at an event like this is a nightmare. So many moving parts.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes peeled for anyone using the wedding as a pretext to do something suspicious. The job never stops, Lil.
Okay.
This food is very efficiently laid out. And look, there's a waiver to fill out before it's allowed to be eaten.
Oh, hell yeah. Sign that waiver.
This food is very efficiently...
Oh.
This food is very...
Get a move on with those appetizers, will ya? I want to reach our seats before sundown.
Okay.
Eddie, baby, you ready for the big show?
Who said that?
It's me. It's Lil. From the guard shed.
Oh, my good friend Lil.
I didn't say we were.
Lil, I've gone and done it again. I've lost my glasses, and I can't start the wedding if I can't read the official wedding officiant overview. You have to help me find them, because you're my good friend.
Buddy, you have been missing your glasses since yesterday.
Where's the last
very
place you remember
least.
seeing them? Or just seeing at all?
I thought I just had them. They have to be around here somewhere.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Don't tell me. They're crushed under your boot.
No, they're crushed in my boot. I forgot that's where I like to keep them so I don't lose them.
This is the exact reason why nobody keeps their glasses in their boots, Edward.
What am I supposed to do now?
I have an idea.
What if we got someone else to lend you their glasses? Are you nearsighted or farsighted?
I'm both.
What?
This could work.
Then it's settled. You go and find someone to lend me their glasses, and I'll stay here.
Why can't you do it?
The pieces of my broken glasses are cutting my foot, and my boot is filling up with blood.
Okay, you stay here. I should probably talk to my dad about this.
Tell him I say hello.
Okay. Okay, this is... Why would you store them in your boots? Hey, Dad.
What's
The
your current
officiant
shrimp count
crushed
now?
his glasses
We need at
in
least
his
30
boot.
to get 4 stars.
Dad, the wedding officiant needs a pair of glasses or else the wedding won't start. Also, Edward says hello.
Who?
Dad, focus.
Who do we know that wears glasses?
Doesn't Mrs. Abernathy?
Good thinking. But you'll have to go and find her. She could be anywhere in the sprawl.
Why me? Why can't you?
I cut my foot earlier, and my boot is filling up with blood.
Oh. Where is she?
Do you know where she is?
She could be at any of the locations in the sprawl that you've already visited. And chances are, Mrs. Abernathy might want something in return for her glasses. You may need to find a different person who may have another certain item or piece of information.
We're going on one of these fetch quests.
If there's someone you met at the gate, try to remember if you admitted them, denied them, or sent them to jail. It'll help you narrow down where to find them.
Are you giving me a tutorial this late in the game?
Yes.
You may also find someone who wants an item that you already have in your inventory. That counts, so feel free to use it.
Uh-oh. I sold so many of my fucking things.
Button?
Would you like to hear this information again?
No.
Okay. Sheesh. Just trying to help.
Now, if I was Mrs. Abernathy, where would I be?
Pub crawling. Where would I be? The dungeon. Probably the inn. Hi.
I'm so glad I'm not out there slinging soup at that wedding. Instead, I get to spend the day with my boyfriend and his kids. His ex-wife, Denise the Cyclops, is a nightmare.
You.
I am here to drown my sorrows at not being selected to cater the most fancy wedding.
Understandable. Alright, it's the impersonator.
It's the big day, Lil. Can't talk. Can't you see we're slammed?
I know what you're thinking. What? Praetor Kargan? Aren't you supposed to be back in Marvag?
Yeah. There she is.
Hello, the Sprawl! It's your daddy Vladdy, and I'm here to rock your onions until they peel. That's my opening line. Always a huge hit. Too bad nobody at the wedding got to hear. Don't worry. I put Vlad Extreme on your jukebox, so if you ever need your onions peeled, you know what to do.
Oh. I know. Oh, right. Hello, Miss Abernathy.
Hello, Lil. Beautiful day for a royal wedding, isn't it? Shame we can't go and see it for ourselves.
My dad and I were invited.
Why, you lucky little bit.
Mrs. A, I need your help. The wedding won't start until the officiant gets a pair of glasses, and you have a pair of glasses. See where I'm going with this?
You want me to officiate the wedding?
No, I need your glasses. I'll give them back right after the ceremony. I promise.
Oh, well, I'm afraid I can't just give them to you, my dear. I need them to read the odds on the upcoming Goblin Ball games.
Of course. Only
But
thing you
I'll
need them
tell
for.
you what, if you get me a piece of food from the royal wedding that I can keep in my freezer and never eat, you can borrow my glasses for a little bit.
Okay, Mrs. A, one plate of official wedding cuisine coming up.
Alright, nice, nice. Hey, buddy.
Hello, hello! Welcome to Garby's Emporium of Wonder. Big royal wedding blowout.
I wonder if that little sewer grate's gonna get used for, like, anything. Hmm? package some food. The sprawl will remember that we're getting a pair of glasses from an old lady. Very important things. Hey, buddy.
Excuse me, Mr. Person.
Good afternoon. I'm here today representing Catering Corp regarding a contract to provide the sustenance.
Can I have one single appetizer to bring to my poor, hungry, starving grandmother?
I am legally bound to share this collection of foodstuffs labeled accordingly.
You're all heart.
So professional. Look at that schlau.
Mrs. A, here, I got you your keepsake appetizer.
Thank you, dear. I like food.
It's the shapeshifter.
Who doesn't? Now how about those glasses?
Glasses. Yes.
Finally caught the shapeshifter.
Holy crap! That was the shapeshifter again! And it's run off with my food for the real Mrs. Abernathy! Guess I gotta go get another plate, or see if Mrs. A wants something else for her glasses.
I'm here today representing...
Got any more grub?
Have you filled out requisition form 88B.7?
No. I guess I'll go see if Mrs. A wants something else for her glasses.
Damn it. Stopped by bureaucracy. Where'd that shapeshifter go? Nobody's concerned about the shapeshifter? Okay. This is fine. Oh, more places now. I like the science lady. She's pretty cool. Slightly unethical, but pretty cool.
Mrs. Abernathy, the plate of food is a no-go.
You ate it, didn't you? That means I lost 10 gold to Arta saying you wouldn't. I thought that could be a problem with you.
No, I didn't eat it. Wait, what did you just say?
Well, what about a bottle of wedding wine to mark the occasion? Are they serving Petrardian fizzy, perchance?
Oh, I got some.
I wouldn't bet money against it, but they
I knew to
probably
keep
wouldn't
it.
let me snag a bottle from the palace. There's gotta be a couple of bottles floating around the sprawl somewhere, though.
Turns out there was a reason to hoard inventory items after all.
Mrs. A, I found you a bottle of the fizzy stuff. Can I have your glasses now?
Oh, Lil, I'm so pleased. Thank you so much. Yes, you may have my glasses. After enjoying this bottle, I don't think I'll be able to see straight anyways.
Let's fucking go. All right. Right. There's a rat over there, by the way.
It's the big day, Lil. Can't talk. Can't you see we're slammed?
Yeah. Well, we got the glasses. But... oh god, there's like so many places opening up. Oh, hey. What's up, Count?
I wish more people opted to get married in the night. I do love a wedding, but the midday sun wreaks havoc with my complexion.
Sorry to hear that, buddy.
Where is my cummerbund? And what is a cummerbund?
I don't fucking know. Hang in there, kitty. It's an oddly similar statue to the statue of late King Osborne that was reported stolen from the National Gallery last month. Wait a minute. Murray? That you?
Welp has a new master now, and he lives a very comfortable life. And he got to be a jockey in a polo match? Best day of Welp's life. And he's rich
buddy.
now, too, and likes to flash his money around. Here's thanks to you, Lil.
Thanks, buddy. I knew a whipping an old man would come in handy.
Welp has a new master now.
What's up, Malcolm?
Where is my cummerbund? And
I don't fucking know. We'll visit all the places at this point, you know? Oh, hey.
Goblin Ball is life.
True.
What a joyous day for a royal wedding. And it's me birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
What a...
I can't believe they bumped the semifinals for some wedding. The Sprawl Brawlers were a lock to take out the Scarborough Hush Puppies. A lock, I tell you.
There's no game today. So where is all that cheering coming from? I don't know. Always horde. Yep. I like the little loop-de-loop you do. Oi! Fuck you doing here?
Ah, so she does leave her little guard shed after all. Curiosity about these power crystals the good doctor has been experimenting with has gotten the best of both of us, I see.
Machines like this are a relatively new discovery in the Sprawl. What are you doing here, Thanatos? You'll see something sparkling in darkness. Reach the hole. Yes. Lil found a power crystal. Good for you. Oh. Nice. Oh. Why am I able to go to the guard shed? Alright.
What are you doing here? It's a national holiday. There's no work today. Not that you ever seem to be doing much work whenever I come by anyway. Gates closed.
Alright, Seamus.
Lil, we wanted to help you escape your stupid job.
So you could come and get up to stupid stuff with us today.
Come on, Lil. What do you think?
This might be worse than chickenpox, worse than having a job. I have to go to a stupid wedding.
That's so stupid. Ditch it.
Sorry, guys. They need me. Maybe we can play together after.
Sure, Lil. Like that's going to happen.
Come find us when you're not pretending to be a weird grown-up or something.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Come find us when you're not...
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, Seamus.
I should have told Mrs. McGoblin to wait and make sure I got the gig before she went home.
Game is essentially about child labor. It is.
Now she'll have to come all the way back to pick me up. Ah, well. At least she's getting her steps in.
Trying to see a little on this side of the shed for a change. Entire game is about child labor. Abos. Oh yeah, they're out of prison. Hey buddies. Sorry I imprisoned you.
Viva la Gabalucion!
Viva la Gabalucion!
Nobody seems to want Carl's orange slices after all.
I knew I never should have introduced them to each other. Kelly was my hairdresser.
Buddy.
Finally, a group that does not belittle me for my lack of skills, my poorly chosen name, or my pixelated skin.
Some pretty compelling literature around here. A fair sprawl for all. Sounds nice.
Oh yeah, brother. What's the deal with mole people? Alright. Right on. Got the glasses.
You look so pretty, all dressed up in what you usually wear. I am not nailing this single dad thing.
Would have been just as well off.
Alright, buddy, I got some glasses for you.
Edward, I got you a pair of glasses. The wedding is saved.
Lil, this is perfect! Now I'll be able to perform the ceremony! The wedding is saved!
I'll go get my dad so we can find our seats so the princess can officially say goodbye to her single life.
Your choice will have an effect on Sprawl.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen,
Sprawl will remember
humans,
this.
elves, dwarves, and other non-humans alike.
Anatos, you were invited? What the fuck?
We are gathered here today to witness the sacred union of our dearly beloved Princess Desdemona and the noble Prince Phineas, son of... Oh, bugger, I seem to have misplaced the next 7 cue cards.
Applause. Applause at the fact that he missed the cue cards.
We stand here to celebrate the... love shared between these two people, as their union will forge a strong bond that will bring a renewed sense of culture, dignity, and class to our fair city-state.
Them kids in the mines. Children, they yearn for the mines. Keep listening.
The, happy couple have elected to write their own vows. Prince Phineas, the floor is yours.
Wow, this is really happening. Okay, but hey, at least you've got it going on in the looks department, right? You're like a Sprawl 9, which is a Petrardian 6. Definitely good enough.
Charming. Princess Desdemona, you may proceed.
Oh, wow. You really just said that. Well, I am definitely not interested in trying to change you. Even though our people have differences of opinion on a variety of subjects, going forward, we will solve our nation's disagreements with words and mutual respect.
Of course. However, a man of my pedigree has certain needs, and on occasion, respect must take a back seat to those insatiable needs.
You can't sincerely mean that.
I was raised to be charming, not sincere.
And now, the presentation of the ceremonial rings. Once you place the sacred rings upon each other's fingers, you may seal this alliance and your marriage with a kiss. And from that moment forward, your lives and indeed your two kingdoms will be forever bound. But first, if there is anyone here who knows of any reason that this couple should not be wed, speak now or forever hold your peace.
The end. The royal wedding proceeded without incident, and those involved went on to lead deeply unhappy lives. Why don't you try that again? Okay. Okay, game. Railroading me. I like how unceremonious that was.
Once you place the sacred rings upon each other's fingers, you may... But first...
I object.
I object!
Do it. Everyone present gasped.
Oh no! Chuck is here to enact his plan. What do I do?
Where's this going?
How did that filthy goblin get in here? Guards! Wait!
Oh, what a disgusting little creature.
Yes, yes.
What did the councilwoman just say? Guards!
I said wait, and I'm done being ignored. Guards, stand down. Chuck, what are you doing here? I told you to stay away.
Viva la Gabalucion!
Ooh, the plot thickens. What I do today, I do for all citizens of the Sprawl who have felt unwelcome for too long. For those of us who look a little different, who can't walk down the street at noon with their heads held high. I'm looking at you, mole people.
Small contingent of non-human guests cheer. Woohoo!
I couldn't stand by and watch as my people's chances for a good life were erased by the sham of a marriage.
Hey!
Yeah, stab Phineas.
And I couldn't watch as the woman I love.
What did he just say?
The plot thickens again. We just went from soup to gravy, people.
Let's fucking go.
Don't. You can't.
The Sprawl doesn't need you to sacrifice yourself to make it stronger. It already has an untapped power inside itself, waiting to rise up. Princess Desdemona, I love you. Will you marry me instead and join in allegiance with your own home?
This will not stand. Princess, you can't seriously be thinking of leaving me for this.
I'm on the edge of my f***ing seat here.
I
I
will,
love Malcolm.
Chuck. I will marry you.
Let's go.
What?
What?
This isn't going to work out. People of the Sprawl, this may shock and horrify the worst among you, but this is Chuck, my secret goblin lover. And I choose him as my groom. And together we will empower our own people and usher in a better, brighter future for everyone in the Sprawl.
Oh.
Watch out, Lil. What is that?
I thought she said, I will cuck. I'll marry you. I mean, kind of. Cucked the prince. By rejecting the leader of Marvog's proposal of marriage, you have made a grave mistake that will not go unpunished. Consider this message a declaration of war. You are hereby under siege, and we demand your unconditional surrender immediately. Otherwise, we will lay waste to your precious kingdom with brutal combat waged by warriors of unmatched skill. Love and kisses, the Marvog Empire. This got me killed to type that. What does that mean?
Oh shit.
End of Continue.
The Sprawl, news about the
propaganda.
war. On the front lines, our homegrown heroes are holding toe-to-toe against the treacherous Marvagians. But back in the barracks, folks from home and away are signing up to do their part. You might even find the odd Marvagian joining our ranks to fight against their own. Go get 'em, soldier.
I'm doing my part.
And get 'em once for me. Talk to your local Godshed operator
cursed
about
Halo.
how you can join the Sprawl Army today.
The
Join
fuck
the
is
Sprawl
that?
Army today. Any questions?
No.
Did you see my dad? He was there. He looked okay.
No, I meant questions about the new drafting procedure. It was in the weekly update video.
You mean the propaganda video?
You know what propaganda is?
Yeah, of course. Act 2. Now leaving for a darker place.
I didn't until I watched that video.
Listen, people are going to come up asking about joining the army. It's your job to decide if they're a good fit, especially considering who else is coming to enlist that day.
I thought my job was to decide who to let pass the gate.
Wait, yeah, why am I deciding that?
That's also your job.
Oh.
This is wartime. You have to do two things now.
Man.
I wish my dad was here. He'd show me how to get out of doing two things.
Up until now, we've tolerated a 2-star average with you, Guardsman. Not anymore. We are dancing on a knife's edge here, so now you have to maintain a 2.5-star average.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
or it's
whoa,
game
whoa,
over.
whoa. Hold up. Come on. That, like, disqualifies most of the gate guards.
Oh, and if you don't draft the right people, we could lose the war. Also, game over.
Oh.
Wait, figuratively or literally?
Both.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
Awkward pause.
Well, I'm gonna go.
Alright, thank you for the propaganda video.
Dropping something that heavy on me?
Fine, I'll stay. We can tutorial some more.
Actually, I'm starting to see the appeal of your first plan.
I thought you might. Goodbye, Lil.
Goodbye. Level 8. After months of this siege, the Sprawl's resources, namely its food stores, have reached a new dangerous low. If a guard discovers any means to improve our dwindling food supply, you are to contact either myself or Lieutenant Stryker. Failure to contact leadership will reflect in your star rating. Related. Any individuals or groups coming from outside the Sprawl who will burden our meager food supply are to be carefully vetted. Like with item 1, the decision to admit anyone who fits the description should be run by either Ash or me, Stryker. Best of luck to those becoming responsible for drafting individuals for service on the front lines. Remember, there's always more than meets the eye, and although it may seem like sending more people to the fray is the right idea, that is not always the case, Stryker. Hey Gardos, I'm breaking in a new assistant down here in the dungeon. Go easy on him if you get him when you... go easy on him if you get him when you call, Malcolm. So many things now. Or is this Act 3, refugees meet bad ends? Who knows? Hello.
Excuse me, ma'am. Is this the place where a fella could sign up to join that war that's going on?
Maybe.
It is. Why? Do you know someone who's looking to sign up?
Sure do, ma'am. His name is Elmer John, and you're looking at him. I'm talking about me, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, I got that.
Alright, buddy. What are your skills?
Now, what's a guy like you doing wanting to fight in a war like this?
I fight for one thing and one thing only. My one and only love, Glory Ann.
Uh-huh. Sure.
That's very heroic, I guess. This Glorianne, is she your sweetheart?
She sure is.
And does Glorianne feel the same way about you?
She sure does. At least, I thought she did.
You thought she did? What is that?
Dish the details, Elmer. What happened?
Well, you see, ma'am, how it is like... It's like this, you see. It all happened this way, it was.
Elmer, faster with the dishing.
I'm sorry, ma'am. It's just all too painful to talk about. We were engaged to be married, and I caught her in the arms of another man, my neighbor Bosco.
Oh. More
Doesn't
details.
sound like much of an engagement then, does it?
She took my ring and promised to be my wife. Then she broke that promise the very next day.
So you're heartbroken and running away to war?
Exactly.
Oh. This lady really an inanimate object? I wouldn't put it past this game. Like a garden, like it could be.
Do you really think running off to war with a broken heart is the right thing to do? Have you tried talking to her about it?
No way, no how, no ma'am. The minute I saw them together, I jumped to the first conclusion in my head and left town to do the first thing I thought of doing.
Oh, yeah?
Now, are you going to let me join up or what?
Yeah, buddy. You
I don't think you fully thought this through, Elmer.
Who has time for thinking when there's running away from your problems to be doing?
I mean, you make a good point. All right, buddy. Let's notice the arrows here. Welcome to the army, buddy.
You're being sent to the front lines, soldier.
All right. If Bosco comes by, I'll be sure to draft him as well, and then you two can, like, I don't know.
There's no turning back now, Elmer. Oh, Glorianne, who I caught in the arms of another man. Maybe joining up will make you love me enough so we can spend our lives together. Then I won't have to run off and join the army.
There's a shred of logic in that.
But you just joined the army. And before Glorianne's the next person that comes on. Oh, it's this fucker.
Ah, it's you again. I remember you, the miserable wretch who saw to me the last time I came to this repulsive, simmering carbuncle of a city.
That's me.
I remember you too. You're that unpleasant, obnoxious Ebenezer Scrooge knockoff.
Yes, we have met.
I like how he didn't object to being called an Ebenezer
It is
Scrooge
my
knockoff.
intention to go straight to the bank of the sprawl and have my substantial monies removed from this sinking barge of a city before the banks are overrun, or worse, sacked. Mr. Dunn just needs to hear my confirmation number, and I will have my fortune sheltered in a more rich, people-friendly nation.
Uh-huh.
You really think the people of the Sprawl are dumb enough to sink their own bank?
Inevitably. People flock to BS at the first real sign of danger.
You're not wrong. So, Whelp, the goblin that used to be this guy's assistant, is now working for Malcolm.
You can't let the bank fail. We need that BS money to make sure the city doesn't fall.
Well, you should have thought of that before convincing the princess to turn down that delightful Praetor Kargan.
Is there anything I can say to change your mind?
The goblins.
There is only one goblin I think of, and I think of him constantly. Whelp. Not that it is any of your business in the slightest, but that photo was taken of me and Whelp in happier times.
Where is he?
Where is he now?
That rotten court jester slash dungeon keeper had the audacity to offer that useless goblin a job. Now he's gone. Welp, so beautifully useless.
It's this sniffle. Alright, Malcolm.
This is the dungeon of Malcolm the Great?
Just read the cards!
Oh, okay. This is the dungeon of Malcolm the Great. May I take a message?
Wait, who is this?
Who is this?
Lil.
Oh, Lil! It's me, Welp!
I thought so. Listen, there's someone here I think would like to speak with you. Go ahead.
Welp, is it really you?
It is, Your Grace.
Welp, I never thought I'd see you again.
Well, we are on the phone.
It's true, they haven't seen each other.
How are you? Have you been treated poorly?
No one ever treated me as poorly as you, sir.
I miss you, Welp.
I miss you too, sir.
Come, run away with me. We can leave this war behind us and start again with all of my money.
Sir, I never cared a jot for your money. I only wanted to be with you.
Oh, Welp, my heart sings. No matter what happens to me now, I will dedicate my remaining life to you.
What about your remaining money?
I'll donate it to the poor.
What?
Just kidding. But I won't take it away with me today.
Good enough. Get in there and reunite with your friend.
We just reunited a goblin with his abuser. Fuck. True love conquers all. Way to go, Cupid. Oh no. Hi.
Where is he?
Helping
Where's
life.
that meek little slunk of a man?
Who?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Did a hopelessly heartbroken fella by the name of Elmer John come by this way?
Oh my
Spouting
God,
a
it's
crazy
Gloria.
notion, like running off and joining the army?
As a matter of fact, he did.
Oh, Elmer John, what have you done? Tell me, did you allow that fool to throw his life away over nothing?
She's real? Apparently.
I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you or not.
I mean, we did.
I have to know if you sent him off to war, because if you didn't send him, then I'd like you to send me, to get as far away from that fool as possible.
Oh. Okay. Okay, so you don't want to
I
join
take
them.
it you're Glory Ann.
That's me, Glory Ann.
The same Glory Ann that was caught in the arms of another man?
It's not what it looked like. And if Elmer John had stuck around for more than a second, I could have explained that to him.
Real and sensible? Alright, sure.
And you're sick of these lunk-headed men getting all hot and bothered and making hasty decisions over something that could have been settled by a rational conversation?
Exactly. Even if that fool Elmer John is drafted as well, and he's there waiting for me with his big dumb eyes and his cutie pie dimples, it won't matter. He won't be able to smooth talk his way back into my heart after doing something so stupid like running off and joining the war. At this point, it doesn't matter if you let him in or not. Either way, I've made up my mind.
How so?
Come on. You really don't want to know if he was or wasn't drafted? What if he's at home waiting for you with a big old apology banner that says, "I'm a fool, take me back"?
He's run out of apology banners this time. Him and his suspicious mind. Not to mention the wartime measures prohibiting the sale of fabric for such frivolities.
But he has used apology banners before. Okay.
Glorian, I gotta know. Did Elmer John really find you in the arms of another man?
That's only what Elmer thought he saw. It all started when that big lout Bosco from 2 houses over came round like he always does to try to court me again.
Uh-huh.
I explained to him that Elmer John had asked for my hand and that I had said yes. And then Bosco explodes and says he's gonna smash Elmer's head like a jug. So I lunged at Bosco to hold him back. The big brute! That's what Elmer saw. And the next thing I know, he's crying about going off to war.
So literally just protected him. Okay.
Sounds like before you go and do the same thing, Elmer's gone and done and run off with a hurt heart. Maybe y'all should be slowing your ride and talking it through too. Am I right?
Why are you talking like that?
I thought you wanted to.
I sure don't. Can you just do me a favor and do the opposite of what you did for him, for me?
Yeah.
That's confusing, but okay.
Yeah, sure thing, Ross. Congratulations, you're denied.
Now, I'm not doing this because I drafted Elmer John and I'm trying to keep you apart.
I understand.
And I'm not doing this because I didn't draft him and I want you two to be together.
Understood.
I'm doing this because I don't think you fully thought this through. I'm denying your recruitment into the army.
I guess I was acting a little hot under the collar there for a minute. I should go home and talk things over with Elmer and... Wait. Now will you tell me? What happened to him? Did he get drafted into the war?
Yes, he's on his way to the front. He won't be waiting for you when you get home.
I just hope there's someone big and strong to back him up out there.
We're sending Bosco. Bosco's drafted. Just like that. Oh, hey! What's up, buddy? Goblin approaches, whistling a happy tune. Hey, man.
Oh, hello, Lil. Isn't it an absolutely beautiful day? Sun's shining, birds chirping. Why, a gobbo could almost sing about it.
Hey.
Nice to see you again.
You too.
How's it going, buddy?
I'm just coming from a conference of GLA members from different nations looking to help each other out.
From different nations, so you've gone international. Hell yeah.
The GLA sounds like it's thriving.
It sure is.
Vive la Gabelution. I mean, listen, you gotta trust the local branch of the GLA.
We made some major inroads with a sympathetic group of Petrardian miners.
Oh, hell
They've
yeah.
offered to dig tunnels that will bring food to the sprawl without anyone knowing.
Oh, nice.
I hope we can get these plans to Queen Desdemona for her stamp of approval. Then we can get things underway.
Oh.
You should take these to the Queen.
I'm on my way there now.
All right. Oh, yeah. We had to call someone about food. These food stores have reached dangerous lows. If a guard discovers any means to improve our dwindling food supply, you are to contact myself or Lieutenant Stryker. Alright.
I can't believe I didn't tell you. Big updates from the GLA.
Oh, yeah?
Queen
What's up?
Desdemona and her goblin lover, Chuck, have implemented all these different programs for non-humans. It's a great day to be a goblin.
Nice.
And Gary is learning to become a mage.
Yo!
I think he got a bit carried away playing Magnus the Magnificent.
Yo, hell yeah.
I knew Desi would get it done.
Desi?
Desi. Queen Desdemona. I'm trying to make it a thing. Try to keep up.
Team Mage, let's go. Team Gobbo, let's go. Alright, Ash? Hello, we got a goblin here that...
Tunnel plans to increase our dwindling food
Yes.
supplies. Let him in post haste. Let him in. The city's best and brightest will go over the map and construction will begin in no time. We have food! We have food! Well done, child.
Alright. Going in, buddy. Get those plans to the Queen. Glory to the GLA. Viva la Gabelution.
Lil, it is always a pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
Julian, I hope you have a fantastic day.
I'm glad we didn't have any bad blood from me sending you to jail.
Do you really mean that?
Yes.
I sincerely do. Keep up the great work, friend.
Thanks, Lil. You're one of the good ones.
The tunnel plans are underway. Soon there will be more food for the people of the sprawl. Well done. Hey.
Hey, Lil. Listen, I wanted to say I know things must be tough for you with Hamish out on the front lines and...
Thanks.
Thanks for checking in. I appreciate it, Cecil. I'm doing all right.
That's good to hear. If you ever need someone to talk to, you know where to find me.
Of course.
I'm actually not sure I do know where to find you.
That's a good point.
Oh, well, normally it would be at the barracks, but for the foreseeable future, I'll be running security for Her Majesty Queen Desdemona.
Ah.
After you finished your shift, Her Majesty and the Royal Consort have asked to see you.
Oh. Why?
Why does Her Majesty want to see me?
She's meeting with some high-ranking member of the Mages Guild to discuss battle strategy. To be honest, the guild hasn't been very supportive of how Her Majesty has handled things. She was looking for a bit of backup and wanted you specifically.
Well, she can count on me. I hope.
Man. If only Articulus had fucking not memory wiped himself.
I hope so too. The fate of the sprawl may rest in your hands.
It always does, Cecil. I'll see you after my shift.
Great, great. Thanks, Lil. And if you write your dad, tell him we all wish him well.
I will.
I will. I know he'd love to hear it. See you later, Cecil.
What a good guy. Another group of black-clad folk approached the shed, weeping and moaning. Did they lose another cat? Oh no.
You must help us, child.
Yeah?
We have been left without shelter.
Oh.
It's awful.
Scarborough has fallen.
The Duchy of Scarborough has been under constant siege for the majority of the war.
Those bastards!
Quite. We finally had to flee. We couldn't stand it any longer. We've been without food for days. Yes, everyone is rather hungry.
Why that pause, buddy?
I'm so sorry to hear that you've had to flee your home. I can't imagine how hard that must have been.
Thank you, child. I'm a duchess without a duchy.
How
We
horrible.
have rather a lot of refugees that need your help and your food desperately.
Ooh. Ooh, I'm gonna have to call, Striker for that. But, he said something sus.
I still miss my beloved Sprankles. Boo-hoo!
I've been doing my best not to fantasize about poisoning my employer lately.
Holy shit.
Must not confess crimes, must resist child's powerful spray. Gah.
Excuse me, what?
All right, I did it. I lowered the bridge and let those...
Bastards?
Right, those bastards. I let them in. It was me.
This is not what I was expecting. I was expecting to be like, yeah, we aren't actually starving. We abandoned our duchy at the first sign of trouble and just left them all to die, but okay.
Oh, you sneak.
You are hereby hereby banished from the court of Scarborough.
Praetor Kargan was right. Soon the entire sprawl will fall to the might of the Marvarg Empire. Oh, go away. Well spotted, Guardian.
Yes. I totally suspected him and not you of
Listen,
wrongdoing.
I'm just doing my job.
They keep moving together. I thought they were a complicated shapeshifter.
And that's how you truth spray your way to success.
Excellent line, milady.
But that was... Oh, never mind.
Alright.
Even with that settled, I'm still not sure what to do with these people.
Well, we're supposed to call Stryker about anybody that might strain our food supplies.
I spent a summer growing up in Scarborough. What happened there is a crying shame. While our food supplies remain dangerously low, with the tunnel operation unlocked thanks to you, we should just be able to feed everyone, including these refugees. You may let them in.
Oh, okay. I'll be honest. I was gonna deny you, but since Stryker said okay, you're in. She's my boss. I can't refuse.
Bless you, dear child.
Yes, thanks awfully. As I said, we are incredibly hungry.
There should be enough food for your people. We have a new plan to bring more into the sprawl.
Regardless, you are a hero in the history of Scarborough. If our lands are ever restored to us.
She weeps. You did the right thing in a previous turn. You unmasked a traitor, and you were kind to refugees. 4-star. Let's go.
Where do I enlist?
You're there. Here.
Then what are you waiting for? Sign me up already. The name is Bosco. I heard that lily-livered runt Elmer John came by this way, and I want to catch up with him so I can smash his head like a jug.
Oh.
You're just the kind of guy we're looking for, but I'll need more than just a first name to sign you up.
Houlihan.
Okay, Bosco Houlihan. And last thing, why do you want to smash Elmer's head like a jug?
Because he's a fool.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
I trust it's common practice to go around smashing people's heads like jugs where you're from?
Only if they're dumb enough to run away from a quality dame like Glory Ann.
Alright. Okay.
So to be clear, you're mad that he ran away from Glory Ann?
Yes.
Because you wouldn't run away from Glory Ann if she wanted you.
Yes, but she's made it clear that she doesn't.
This little drama is wrapping up quite nicely.
It will once I smash Elmer John's head like a jug.
But then he'll be dead.
I don't think a head really smashes like a jug.
How would you know? Did you grow up with hundreds of jugs around the house because your father was a jugsmith?
Jugsmith?
It's a real thing.
Isn't that just a potter?
Why are you stalling? Let me through. I want to go join the army so I can...
Smash Elmer's head like a jug. Yeah, I got it.
No. Well, yes, but I want to join the army so I can find my place. My purpose. Glory Ann doesn't want me. I have come to terms with that.
Oh.
Maybe in the army I can find some brotherhood. Some kinship with other people who maybe have signed up for the same reasons as me. A broken heart. And a desire to break heads. Like jugs.
What if you break Elmer's head, like, you know
How
what I mean?
sweet. Oh, and maybe while you're at it, you can make eyes at the enemy and end the war.
You wouldn't want the war to end by any means necessary?
Of course I would. I'm sorry I tried to tease you about it.
Correct.
Listen, Buster, we need you.
My name is Bosco.
I know.
But...
Listen, Bosco, we need you.
Okay, good. Look out, Elmer John. I'm coming to smash your head like a jug.
Yeah, go get him, if he's there. Honestly, I forget what I did with him.
Alright. Nice. True love conquers all. Way to go. I noticed that Glorianne isn't there. Okay. We, however, we're gonna end it here for today. It's a little bit past 8:30, and I'm gonna go take a shower. Got that gamer stain. Not really. But you know.